Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Land of Dreams and Nightmares. I am your Dungeon Master, Esper. Got these fine 5 chaps with us again. We're going to continue the adventure where we left things off. First of all, can you guys introduce yourselves?
So, as the one with the A name in roughly alphabetical order, I'm Adam, and as for the last while, I've been playing Carderock Hawkness, who's not from Rockness, but is from Summerfield, and he's a knightly, noble, legend-singing, monstrous abomination of bard and paladin with a total level of 9.
Oh, sorry. Hey guys, I was spacing out. Hey guys, my name is Dennis, and I play the Space Cadet Storm Sorcerer named Lykar.
Hello, I am the Arcane Trickster Rogue Robin, and I am a level 8, and yes, I have been doing fairly many things with Varan. Hopefully it goes well.
I'm Vince. I play Drake Fell, the Shadow Monk Rogue.
And I'm Warsor. I play Captain Noxiqual, the human Hexblade Warlock, level 9.
And as you all can probably see, I have a new place. Yes, I have an actual background now, so I'm very happy about that. I've got a bunch of D&D stuff. I've got these maps. These are the ones that I make for my Patreon page, so I've got links down in the description if you want to go check those out and download and print them. Also got a little something for those that have watched the channel for a while. Might recognize some acid pits of Carderock action going on here. So I'm glad to be here. I'm still moving, so you're going to see some boxes and clutter in the background, maybe for just a little while, but soon I will have everything organized. So last time we played, you all did some treasure hunting. You sailed around a bit, and you ended up exploring a dungeon called Basilica in the K.
That is correct.
Okay, I'll get the map up here so we can get a locate on this in the realm of Dreckengrim. Does anyone want to do a quick recap? So the party...
I think Noxiqual should, since you got inspiration last time, and I don't want to do it, so...
That's fine. So last time on Land of Dreams and Nightmares, the party started in Grenadoa. We had just finished shopping, and we decided we were going to go treasure hunting because, well, funds were low. And so we had a couple options. We had, I believe, a place called, well, there's the Basilica in the K, and then Mere Graph's Mine, just to the north of that, I believe, was another place that both of those were supposed to have treasures. Taking a quick poll of the group and making captain decisions, we decided to go to Basilica in the K. So we set sail. No crazy storms or anything put us off track, so we made it there fairly quickly and landed in a small boarding party on our little rowboat. We left all the NPCs back on the ship.
Mm-hmm.
So
you're aware of these 2 adventure locations, Meregraph Mine and Basilica in the K. There's also this shipwreck, the sunken ship, Laughing Lance Wife. There's a rival pirate who commands a ship called the Bloody Mariner. He's supposed to be in these waters, sailing out of Dusk Isle, which Noxiqual, I might tell you a bit about that place, which you're aware of it.
Yes, the Soviet Kitdano?
Yes, Captain Soviet Kitdano. He is the captain of the Bloody Mariner.
Yes, he is a captain, a pirate captain who actually sails out of the Dusk Isles, supposedly a worshiper of the Deep Drinker as well. He was, potentially a target for us, and we might be able to take him on. But since we have interests in the Dusk Isles, specifically with a sunken ship there that we need to recover treasure from, we didn't want to tangle with the Deep Drinker before we were ready. We thought that we would come back to that eventually.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a pretty short to medium term objective of finding a shipwreck. The ship that Drakefell came in on, sunken somewhere around Dusk Isle, and its treasure or object of value that is stowed away is to be reclaimed as per the command of the Masked One.
Yes.
What else? There's supposed to be a merchant ship called Seven Pearls coming this way to Grenadoa in the near future. There's some other locations on the map here. But for now, the party is in Basilica and the Cay. Why don't I pull that map up and we can pick up where we left off? Okay.
Yeah. Did you want me to recap real quick what we did inside the Basilica and the Cay?
Yep. And I will get that one on screen.
Robin found many various items that he will gladly take from the party as he needs them more.
Yeah, of course he will. Over his dead body.
They're all on my character sheet. I know it.
I know you don't have all the items because Drake did get a magic symbol.
You think that, but it is on my character sheet and not yours.
It's on my sheet as well.
Oh, that's weird. Your hand is on my character sheet. I cut it off last time. Anyways, so as you can see here on the map, we came in from the southern side there. We found a door in the cliffside that we were able to open up with a knock spell, I believe, is what it took because it was magically sealed.
Lykar was able to open up the entrance with a knock spell.
Yep.
There was an obelisk here, a stone rectangular obelisk with some old runes on it. Noxiqual was able to decipher those by way of a special eye that he has. This way, you got caught in a storm of barbed darts due to a trap.
Mm-hmm.
There were a couple stony guardians here. You solved a sort of puzzle. Well, I guess not sort of. You solved the puzzle by placing seawater and blood in it. It then ignited with flame, and you were able to safely move between these idols, which had been shooting gouts of flame, into a secret tunnel into the reliquary, where you found said treasure.
And that's where we left off. After looting this reliquary of all Illicit Lantern's goodies, we decided to rest here, I believe, briefly. Probably a short rest.
Yep.
I think we decided on a short rest.
Yeah, we discussed it and we decided a short rest. We're all still fairly fresh. A long rest would be unnecessary at this time. We decided to backtrack to go down those stairs that we bypassed before.
Yes, because a path unexplored is a path that could lead to all manner of more treasure than we've found. This really could well be like the decoy where they put a little bit of their loot and the real stuff's downstairs.
So a quick thing,
with more danger.
quick thing outside of role-playing encounter. What are we doing with all the items and stuff we found? Like who's getting what and whatnot?
Yes. For splitting up the stuff that is magical, I suggest giving the Pearl of Power to Lykar. I think he could benefit from it the most.
I agree. I think Lykar should get the Pearl of Power. I was thinking Robin with the cloak, just because everyone else seems to have the breathing water stuff.
Card suggests that the Pearl of Power is in his hands and that an equivalent monetary value or item value is what he asks in trade.
Yes, Lykar. I do believe that you should pay our good friend Card here for his hard work of gathering this stone.
Do I look like I need an advocate, boy? I'm merely trying to make a deal here. Leave this to the professionals. Not that I am not, but supposed to be sure.
I'm not just going to stay silent for a minute.
Yes.
See what Lykar has to say.
What were you thinking?
Well, I was thinking this would be of more use to you than to myself. Not that I couldn't use it. It is a potent item for... Actually, I have a prop. It's a potent item for magic users. I would say... it should be worth a few hundred. 5, 6. Sky's the limit. What's your offer?
What exactly does a Pearl of Power do?
It lets you recall spells, basically.
It recovers a
Third level
recovers,
spell slot.
third level
Yeah.
spell slot or lower once a day.
Oh, okay. If the expended slot is a 4th level or higher, the new slot is 3rd level. Once you have used the Pearl, it can't be used again until the next dawn.
I wanna clarify something. Robin right now is sort of just trying his best to like make it seem like this pearl is like the best thing ever and whatnot.
Robin, be quiet. Adults are talking. Very well. What do you say to 300 gold?
Wait, sorry, I missed that. What?
Oh, I said, what do you say to 300 gold?
I say maybe I could get more for and he's gonna reach for the what is it? There's a reliquary which has a holy symbol of Illis, and the reliquary itself is bronze.
It's a bronze.
Idol of Illis the Lantern. Yep.
Right.
Yeah, Drake's got the symbol already.
Out of character, knowing that these are all worth 500 gold, he's not gonna make a fuss. But in character, yes, I reckon I could get more for this anyway. Well, it's worth a shot to see if I can get more money out of you or someone. But I'm not in the business of fraud. Don't you think that for a second? Oh no.
Well, you never know when that spell that I could have cast could have saved you, but I ran out of spell slots.
What are these spell slots you speak of, lad?
Oh, I have these little slots, and
I have a question. Who is it that actually plucked the Pearl of Power?
That's why this is
It was
happening.
Carderock. Okay. But you all are aware of its effects, and of course you're aware of your own capabilities. There perhaps is something to take into consideration, and that is the fact that Lykar can regenerate spell slots already by virtue of his sorceress abilities.
Yeah,
and Carderock is the one who can cast healing magic.
I'm actually gonna go. I'm gonna go to Card after their little squall. And be like, you know, Card, I can also cast a few spells, and then I'm gonna have sparks come up in my hands.
Oh right, Arcane Trickster.
Well, perhaps perhaps you keep it for now, and we'll see what of use it is to you. And
Really, thank you so much, Lykar. I would gladly take it off of his hands.
Quiet before I vaporize you.
Man.
And maybe we can revisit this a little at a later time. But you hold on to it for now, then.
Very well, very well. And Card does actually affect an audible chuckle at the "I'll vaporize you" threat.
I mean, yeah, that's fine. The cloak, yes. I say we all have a cloak except for Carderock currently does not have a cloak of some sort. So, but he is in the process of getting his own.
And figuring out how, in the name of all the gods, I'm going to actually afford it.
So, Carderock, how long can you hold your breath?
Longer than any man I've ever met, let me tell you. Oh, yes, I am a champion at it. I once was in a contest.
You never stop
Both
talking.
dunked our heads into the river, and, well, I suppose...
Drake snaps his finger using minor illusion to make a gong go off in Carderock's ear.
All right. Well, let's take a short rest here. We do. And then I say we should probably head back to those stairs and take a look now.
This was, I assume, all during the short rest.
Yeah, exactly.
Indeed, yes. Last time we determined that the party was able to effect a short rest without any interruptions.
Safe.
So whatever lurks down below either didn't come up here after you, or you just got lucky. Or there's nothing.
Agree. This place was sealed, so if something lived in here, it would have had to sustain itself magically or some other way.
What are you all thinking? What's the plan? Do you press on? Do you go down these stairs?
Yes, I want Drake and Robin up front looking for traps. We'll stay 15 feet behind them after those darts. And,
As I see that your distance has like greatened, I'm gonna look back and be like, "What's wrong? Do you expect something else to happen?"
One can
Drake's
only
gonna
hope.
once again pull out the metal rod, and once he's up front, tapping stones every once in a while.
I mean, you never know. One of these steps might turn it into a slide into like hit.
Hmm.
And you
All
think
right,
that I want that
so-
to happen to me? You saw what
Actually-
happened last time with Drake. He stepped on the stone, and it happened to things like I think that Drake should just stay back with you all. I think I can handle.
Maybe
it
you should
myself.
send the Raven.
I don't want my Raven to get hurt. You saw what happened last time. You tried to get him set on fire. Luckily, he's immune to that. He's a very good Raven.
Can Drake
Robin,
do
I
an
will admit
investigation
you
of
have
the
a certain
stairs?
natural charm to you, but stop trying to fool us into all believing that it was Drake here who set off that contraption before.
Damn.
To be fools to believe this light-footed scamperer would be the one to do that. You know it. This is, of course, in character because, he didn't realize that last time.
Mhm. Well,
Where are we heading again? Up those stairs?
down those stairs.
Oh, down
before-
those stairs. Sorry.
Before we go down, Drake wants to do a quick check of those just to see if there's any.
I'll also help with that.
Okay, so Drake and Robin just kind of step foot onto the top of the stairs going down. If you want to take your time and search over things, scrutinize it. Drake, I believe you said you're also pressing a metal and like an iron staff into the ways ahead.
Yeah, the steel staff that I picked up
Mm.
and Raven tool.
Mm-hmm. Both of you can make investigation checks if you so desire.
Okay.
Natural 20.
13.
Neither of you notice anything that appears amiss. Nothing seems dangerous or particularly noteworthy about these stone steps descending into the dark. There is, however, a smell of dankness and something that seems like smells a bit foul, a little at the back of the nostril, a subtle foulness, an organic type foulness.
Drake, you really need to shower more. God. Ugh.
Drake's gonna look over at Robin and just shake his head.
And thus the rivalry continued.
Does anyone use a light source, or is everyone? Oh, I'm sorry. This one's all lit up in here. Never mind. Okay. So please ignore my prior comment about darkness. As
It was
this,
the lantern. Yeah.
yeah, as
Wow, the
this,
Temple of Lantern Gods of Light is lit? Wow.
yeah, as this
Shocking.
place actually is well illuminated with ever-burning sconces.
Ah.
Okay, so the two of you scout ahead, and the rest of the party is just staying about 15 feet behind, just following them. Is that what I gather?
That's what you gather. Yeah.
Okay. So I'll place.
As I notice that the party starts to smell.
Isn't that
Did we lose Robin again?
Did
Yeah.
he freeze?
You did.
Yep. And another embarrassing and awkward pose.
I mean, it could be worse.
All right.
Oh, dang. It dropped. I couldn't enlarge it.
No worries. No worries.
So the two scouts see a.
There's back.
Welcome back.
I
The
don't know
two
if
scouts
you-
see a partially ruined chamber here. A lot of it is still intact. However, there is a section on the top wall where the floor is broken. It is collapsed through. It has fallen into a further chamber, which actually this one, in fact, has some illumination as well.
Is there anything in this room?
Nothing. It's otherwise an empty chamber.
You know, Drake, from my knowledge, generally when there's just nothing there, there's usually actually something there. Would you like to step in first?
Drake gives this grandiose bow and hand out forward, letting Robin go first, and then puts a hand on his back and gives him a bit of a push. And Nick just dropped again.
Oh man, that's rough.
He needs to get off dial-up.
I will kind of look down into the room and say, search around. There may be some hidden thing that we cannot see. Yeah, we can move up to this point. If they walked over and there were no traps, it'd be fine.
I'm so sorry. I don't know what's going on. My fault, guys.
There's 2 Nicks.
It's all good.
Oh,
There's
we've
two
got the
next
mirror image now.
God, there it is.
If it happens again, I'm gonna just try and get on my mobile data and see if that helps it. I don't know what's going on. I don't know.
It's okay. We'll deal with the technical as it arises.
By the way, Nick,
I heard what you said with the push. Yeah, I always hear you guys. I just like get out for
Okay.
some reason. Yeah, so yeah, as he starts pushing me, I'm going to sort of like hold back from getting completely push in, but I'm gonna like sort of try and look at the area and try and figure out if there's anything that I'm about to step on.
Sure. Well, you take your first steps, whether prodded or not, into this chamber, and you hear some movement from this lower chamber, just down there beyond where the floor has collapsed through. There's something there. You hear some moving around. You hear a low noise. You're not quite sure what it is. It's just like a...
Okay, so like as I get there, I'm just gonna like stop with like my arms out. I'm gonna look back at Drake with this angry face and just put my hands up like with the shushing sound.
Drake's gonna give like the okay symbol and then slowly walk towards there as quietly as possible.
Yeah, I'll stealthily go up there as well to sort of like get a better idea of what that sound is.
Where are you guys going?
I'm gonna stealthily go up closer to the area, like that entrance area. I want to sort of sneakily, still like I don't get noticed, but I want to get a better idea of what that noise is.
All right, so you start sneaking this way.
Mm-hmm.
How close do you want to get?
Is it possible that I could be like on the right side, like behind, like so? Yeah.
All right. So you creep there, and at this point, you're stepping on really broken and collapsed through floor. Do you want to keep going?
I think he went poof.
Oh, jeez. Wait, he's back.
Am I back?
Yeah, you're back.
Oh, sorry. Okay, I'll just stay there for now and sort of just like stay stealth so that no one can see me.
Okay, so you are creeping
Let's
along. Drake, what are you thinking?
Drake's gonna move to the other side and look down, trying to figure out what's down below.
Okay, so you come to a spot that's close to where it's fallen and collapsed through. Again, it seems pretty broken. Do you want to continue?
Can Drake see anything down there, or can Robin see anything down there?
You're not quite close enough to see down. You could go closer if you want to step out onto the like busted up collapsing floor.
I'm just gonna smile at Drake and say and just like point down there because like I like giving him the impression that like, hey, I was the one who went into the room first. You go down there.
Captain Knox would like to enter the room. Can I go to the far western wall? Can I take a look at that?
Mm-hmm.
We know there have been secret passages in this place before.
Mm-hmm.
If that has been broken, probably it wasn't originally a way through.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Knox, you go walking across the room, and you've made it just a few steps in when you hear a voice coming from down below here in this lower chamber.
okay.
Yeah,
I look that way.
Who is it?
Are they speaking common tongue?
Yes.
Okay. It is a friend, perhaps. Who are you?
Robin is just looking at Noxiqual with these like wide eyes, like what are you doing?
I am Zakaya.
Are you one of Illis's chosen?
If only I were. I've been here for a very long time, though. Are you coming to plunder? This place is warded. It would be better that you don't.
There's nothing that I'm concerned about here, but what wards do you speak of?
Those that once maintained this place, imbued it with traps and other spells.
Like above, you mean?
I, for one, was one of those once. The traps that I built are deadly. If you value your well-being, you would leave this place.
You could tell me then how to bypass them, surely, if you were one that built them.
Why would I do that?
Perhaps I can give you something you want.
What do you have that I could possibly want?
Tell me what you want, and I'll tell you if it's something I can give you. Not everything is material objects, you understand.
I'm very hungry. Can we start by something to eat?
We can do that. Allow me to bring something for you to eat. I will be gone but a moment. I'm going to walk back towards the stairs.
Yeah.
And let's see what I have, honestly, like in what we have the group might have.
Robin's also going to sneakily walk back as well
Mhm.
to the stairs. I'm going to whisper to Noxiqual. I'm going to say, "No, Captain, what are you doing? You don't even know what that thing is."
Yeah, but it's willing to talk, and I think it did not attack on sight. Perhaps there is something to be given here for a little courtesy.
Drake's gonna pull out a ration bar and toss it down into the hole.
I was about to say, I have rations. I assume it's dried meats, bread, fruit, that sort of thing is what a ration would be. Yes?
Yeah. Hardtack journey cakes, dried, salted meat. So Drake,
Give him a whole ration, yeah.
Drake opens up his
Bag, pulls out a
your
ration.
bag, and you toss a ration down into the lower chamber.
I'll head back then as soon as I see him do that.
You hear the sound of whoever or whatever that is consuming the ration.
This is food. Ugh.
Is food for many different creatures. What sort of creature are you, if I may ask? I cannot see you from where you are.
Well, I'm not altogether sure. I used to work on the traps and such here. The others tormented me and said my mother had lain with demons.
That's is not necessarily. I'm sorry. But now that you have eaten, perhaps we can discuss what it would take for you to allow us to pass, and perhaps even tell us more about this place.
I'm gonna sort of like prod at Carderock while this conversation is happening. Is that it wants our souls? It's a demon. Captain's making deals with a demon again. You saw what happened last time he made deals with a demon. It attacked us. I don't like how this is.
Oh.
I felt what happened last time he made a deal with a demon. It
I
did not
feel like-
feel very good. Not at all. I'm going down there.
Mhm. I just feel like I did a little zipping motion and your words just stopped.
Card's gonna make his way down the stairs and just walk up next to Nox and So
Not to. Oh, yeah.
this thing is a what? You're talking to whom?
I don't know, but let's find out.
I'm gonna walk up now.
Do you have a
and next to
name?
them.
I just heard a few
He
different
said-
voices at the same time.
Sorry.
Also, he said his name is Zakaya, right?
Yes, he said his name is Zakaya.
I'm just writing that down real quick.
I'm also walking. Like after I see Card walk back up, I'm gonna be very confused while he's doing that. But gonna walk up next to Noxiqual as well. And when Noxiqual says he doesn't know what it is, I'm gonna whisper back, "It's a bloody demon."
Zakaya, what do you want? Surely you've been left here for so long, you say. Would you like to leave this place? Would you like something else?
I am afraid I cannot leave.
Why is that?
I've tried. The pain is excruciating. I fear I am cursed to dwell in this broken and shadowy pit.
I know some things about curses. Perhaps you might be able to do something if you explain more about the nature of this place.
Priest Illis the Lantern once maintained this location, but it fell into a dark, dark time. My father was the high priest. I would know.
Father was the high priest, and you have been here for a long time. What caused the fall? Was it something that he did, or something that his followers did?
He would beat me regularly, but I discovered he was my own father, and it was he who had fornicated with demons. I killed him. I attempted to desecrate the temple, but they overtook me, cursed me. I'm so hungry. Do you have anything else?
We do, but if we give this to you, can you tell us about the traps that you set up here?
Yes, I will disable the trap in the corridor.
I will toss another ration down to him.
It tastes like what they used to give me. Do you have something more fresh?
I'm gonna look at Noxiqual.
We
I'm
can
gonna
feed him Robin.
This one would agree to that.
Damn it! I was gonna say we should give them Drake, but damn it, I didn't say pass it up.
I'm trying to think.
Do not tempt me with that. I would gladly savor human flesh.
I figured. No. Unfortunately, above, the things we killed were but stone men, not.
Or a demon that disappeared, yeah. No bodies.
Mhm.
You have already faced the stone guardians.
We have.
Then you have faced my trap.
That was your trap. Ah. It was a good one.
I
You
can
know-
repair it.
You said you can repair it.
I will reset it once you leave. Be gone of this place.
Is there more, though? You say that there's more down there or here. Can you tell us how to get to it?
This is the only way, and here is where I dwell. It is better that you do not come near me. I do not want you to see me.
You've been cursed. We know many creatures. I myself have met beings, powerful beings. Perhaps we can make some pleas on your behalf to have the curse lifted, whoever it is that placed it upon you.
And don't worry, if you're a demon, it's okay. A captain here, he really likes demons, so he'll like you.
Do you mock me?
I do not.
I would never mock you. I would never mock such a great being as yourself. I was just saying that if you're a demon, my captain probably would like you.
I am not a likable sort.
Well, I think you're pretty nice right now. I think I'd like you.
Mm,
You wouldn't say that if you could see me.
I'm gonna sort of peer out and be like, "Well, you could always show yourself. I'd love to see. I'm sure a captain would love to see as well. We could give you more rations."
let's respect his wishes for the time. How about this? The curse that holds you here, is it a certain object or something that binds this curse to this place, or to you that has it been placed upon you? I may be able to dispel it, perhaps, with magic.
The priests of Illis did it some long time ago.
That would be powerful magic indeed, but perhaps there is a weakness to the curse. Did they say anything? Usually such weaknesses are hidden in the cursing itself. A way to undo every curse may lie within the curse itself.
They never taught me the celestial tongue.
And you do not recall the words?
It was mad mumbling for all I know.
Could there be a place somewhere in the temple where they may have recorded this? Perhaps a journal or something where they speak of this? If we can find that, I may be able to find a way to undo it.
We also have a holy man with us. I'm gonna like point over at Carderock. Be like, he does things like that. I'm sure he could figure something out.
Potentially, yes.
You are not the first to come through
Yeah.
here with such speculations.
First.
There are others who brought writing and word recording implements with them.
Hmm.
You're saying that there were others that came here with books and other ways to record knowledge.
Books and a tablet.
hmm So, what I'm thinking here, if I have access to magics that would let me communicate over vast distances, perhaps with people that might know ways to break this curse. If you are willing to allow us to give you a small flicker of hope, we may be able to break this curse. I do not believe that is right. You have paid long ago for whatever crimes, and it does not even sound like you. The only crime it sounds like you may have committed would be the murder of a man who beat you, who abused you. I do not see a crime here, and I do not believe that you should suffer. Will you accept my help?
I am unwise in the ways of philosophy. But if you think you can do something to alleviate my situation, so be it.
All right. We will need to examine you. I will need to examine your purse. Is it safe for me to approach and to look upon you? Will you attack?
I think not.
Give me the word, and I will accept your word if you give it to me. I believe there is still honor in you.
I have no such word to give.
I am sure that you do. There is honor in all of us, and if there is honor in one, then I am here to sing of it. Carderock Harkness is my name, and I am a singer of songs as much as I am a swinger of swords. If you think yourself most hideous now, well, allow me to inform you of how wondrous my song shall paint you to be once you have overcome your vile curse at the hands of my associate here, the captain.
Yes, and if it makes you feel any better, we
He
have
didn't
quite-
call himself Noxiqual already, did he?
I am that which is vile. The curse merely binds me to this place.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, we have another quite vile subject. His name is Dick. Actually, he's over there. It's quite vile. I'm sure you two would get along.
I don't understand your strange accent.
What my other associate meant to tell you was that, regardless of outer appearances, true beauty lies much as the dispellation of magic in the eye of the beholder. and that inner beauty is that which matters, and that you are one who has endured much, and that when we sing of you for generations to come, and when they sing of you and their children's children sing of you, they shall remember the glory that you did upon this day with the help of my
Drake snaps his
associate.
fingers using minor illusion once again to send a gong off in Carderock's ear.
Yes, for all their flowery words. Let's cut to the point here. I give you my word. Hang on. Just trying to remember his name. I give you my word, Zakaya. Harm me or my companions. I will do what is in my power to break the curse, let you leave this place on your own terms, and then you may do what you will at that time. I will, however, need to examine you, as I said.
He will indeed, this is true. His words usually carry weight.
I approach the edge.
Noxiqual, make a persuasion check.
Persuasion check.
Can I aid on that?
Yes, you
given
can.
All right. And that's going to be a persuasion check with advantage, yes?
Yeah.
Carderock, roll first.
Oh, yes.
The person who aids always will roll.
You are
first.
not wrong. You are correct.
Now, let's see if it's mathematically possible for me to fail this. Yes, it is if I roll a 1. I didn't roll a 1.
All right.
That said, it is only a 13, but...
That's all that I need for advantage. All right. Let's hope that my dice roll true. That is a nat 20. All right.
You're not 20s already. Feels good.
Thank you for the advantage, by the way. It probably would not have been. The other number was a single-digit number. So.
Wait.
Well, mine was a single-digit number, too, so I'm just glad I didn't roll a 1 on mine.
Yeah, that's fair. I got a total of 25 if the nat 20 doesn't add a little extra oomph, but Esper, I'm trying my hardest here. Nothing can do.
Maybe there is hope after all. I can make no promise, but I will do all that I can.
In the faith of those words that you put in me, I will attempt to do the same. I'm going to approach. I want Carderock, you at my side, since you also have some knowledge of religion, and perhaps this curse is tied to that. The rest of you stay fairly close, but not too close. So me and Carderock are going to be the forefront approachers to the edge. We'll try.
Before they get there, Drake's gonna use the metal rod to push on the cracked floor and to see how stable it is.
Not very. Some chunks of stone fall through. You hear them shatter on the ground somewhere below. Seems like it's a little bit of a fall.
A little bit of a fall. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
If I get close enough, can I look down without like stepping on the edge, or do I have to get all the way to the edge?
Seems precarious to step forward.
Okay. Can we basically find the best footing? Is there some way to do that?
Are you wanting to just climb down there?
Yeah, if we wanted to climb down.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Whoa,
So you.
Whoa. Who's talking about climbing down here? We're talking about looking, not climbing.
I mean,
Could we not see unless we already
that's
go?
the question. He hasn't described anything, so I assume we can't see into that room from where.
Right. Okay.
Not quite from where you're at. Noxiqual, do you want to move forward onto the broken floor?
I'd like to try and like get low and then move forward where I can get to where I can climb down. Like I may have to break off a couple pieces to get stable enough.
Okay, so you're chancing it and doing the best you can. I'll have you roll an acrobatics check.
Yep.
Could I maybe help with that? Like give him a rope or something?
Nox, your friend is stopping you before you step and talking about a rope.
Noxiqual, I think I can maybe help you out there a little bit.
You know, for once, I do say we should listen to the boy. He speaks sense.
Secure rope then.
I'm quite agile. Yes, indeed. I'm gonna get the rope ready and stuff and try and help Noxiqual a bit.
Can you piton it in somewhere?
Yeah. Is there a place I could like maybe latch it down or something of that nature?
You have a piton?
What?
Piton.
a Piton, Python, or one of the many other
Used to
ways.
anchor a rope.
Yeah.
Piton, it's like a metal spike, and it might have a loop in it too.
Yeah, and you
it
hammer
usually has a
it
hook or a loop, so you can
Rock
anchor.
climbers will use
Yeah.
it to anchor themselves.
I mean,
Yep.
let me see. I'm a.
Most likely you don't,
Yeah.
because it's such a weird thing to say.
I have an explorer's pack.
Do you have
the
like a climbing gear?
No, I don't have climbing gear.
Okay, so you have a rope. I mean, you could, of course, fasten it to Noxiqual, to a belt or a waist or something.
Yeah, I guess I'll do that. Sort of like harness them into it, and then maybe like I guess myself and like Drake and I guess Card's going. So myself and Drake could maybe hold the rope
Sure.
just in case something gets to happen.
I'll help. I have an 8 strength.
As Lykar comes up to help, even though like I'm also a pretty like unstrength guy, I have a 9 strength. I'm just gonna sort of like flex a little bit and be like, "Are you sure you want to help, Lykar? I mean, you seem a little lanky over there."
Tiny muscles.
As soon as Drake sees Robin flex, he's gonna flex, showing off the 14th strength that he has.
Oh! Damn.
Okay, the three of you grab the rope. It's fastened to
very
Noxiqual.
briefly before that, when Card sees this going on, he's just gonna like look at it, chuckle a little bit, take a rock and break it over his head. Just like
I'm gonna actually look at Drake and I'm gonna be like, "That had to hurt, right?"
The hardest challenge we have overcome thus far, descending.
I'm gonna be like, "All right, Noxiqual, are you ready? I've got you. Well, maybe I've got you, but we'll find out sooner or later."
Noxiqual climbs down the rope using it to secure himself.
Card will help hold the rope.
Thank you.
So as he said, Card comes over.
Yeah, just
All right,
More
Noxiqual, you got the whole team backing you up here. Go ahead and make the acrobatics check.
Does he
With
get, like,
advantage
advantage
for
on
roll?
This doesn't give advantage on the acrobatics check,
It's just
no.
lower
But
the DC.
you feel secure if you were to like plummet. You have these fine 4 allies holding the rope nice and steady.
Let's see, 16 on the die. Did you say acrobatics or athletics?
Acrobatics.
That's really good then. I have a 23.
You summon your most nimbleness and take gingerly steps, creeping forward. Chunks of rock fall to one side of you, to the other. You step literally on the bare few inches of stone that still holds fast, while other parts kind of crumble and collapse, shatter down onto a floor that's about 15 feet below. You stoop down. You peer into the chamber ahead. It seems to be a sort of a crumbling in some areas, collapsed in. The lighting that has filled the entire location is only present in half of the chamber. The western half is all shadowy.
I can see through it.
Yeah,
even magical darkness.
You see a man half bathed in shadow, a deformed, large fellow, hunched over, uneven eyes, gangly. His mouth is really big. You see a tooth jutting out. His hands are kind of these gnarled things. One arm's actually bigger than the other arm. A pretty deformed and freakish looking fellow.
Mm-hmm. As I look him
he catches your gaze. He covers part of his face with his hands.
Do not be afraid. I am Captain Noxiqual, and I've given you my word. I look him over. Yeah. I'm looking him over, and I'm trying to determine if there's any obvious marks of a curse. Like, is there a mark on it? Some people have a physical manifestation of the curse.
There's not.
As I hear the conversation, like no conversation, I'm gonna yell out, "Noxiqual, look for a scar like on the head. Sometimes I hear that they're lightning bolts. Sometimes like a curse of that kind."
Yeah, I am looking for that, Robin.
Just trying to help, Noxiqual.
Yeah. Can I see the room again? I just want to see what other ways in and out of the room there are. If you can show me the whole room, if that's okay. I'm just curious. All right, cool. So there is another way in and out. Okay.
A broken tunnel leads out to the west.
All right. So, Lakaya, see you've been here for some time. Don't worry,
Yeah.
you no harm. But is there something about the curse which compels you to attack people here, or is that simply something else?
The beast within compels me. The bloodlust is uncontrollable.
Ah, you have some sort of force, some sort of possessing thing of the curse within you.
Look at me. Fiendish blood runs through my veins.
I see. Well,
He seems to be growing agitated. That he is meeting your gaze and you're directly speaking with him.
all right. Stay here. I've seen what I need to see. There's one thing that I'm going to do as I start to climb back up, though. I would like to use Detect Magic on him. I have a Warlock thing that we created, remember?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm using that
Mm-hmm.
to use it for Detect Magic purposes.
Okay, you were speaking of the invocation, correct?
That's correct, and I can even tell you what exactly it says if I just scroll.
You're talking about Gaze the Unseen. Once per day, you can cast Detect Magic or See Invisibility without expending a spell slot.
That's the one.
Excellent. And by the way, you didn't actually have to climb down at all. You're perched on a ledge of broken stone that is overlooking the chamber that's 15 feet below you, and your allies have the rope, holding the rope securely from behind.
Oh, okay. I see. Gotcha. So I just had to get to the ledge. That's good.
Indeed. So the Detect Magic is picking up magic. You concentrate on it a bit longer, and you pick up a strong aura of abjuration.
Can I use Arcana to see if I can analyze and maybe figure out, maybe there's things that I can learn about it?
Okay. Yes.
I am going to use my inspiration on this.
Very well.
Hey, somebody actually using their inspiration.
Hey, what an idea.
So both fairly good rolls, but not like amazing. I've got an unnatural 20.
You are of a mind to believe that the curse placed on him is, as he described, that it binds him to this place, and he suffers greatly if he tries to leave
I think it can be
the temple.
Yeah.
You believe that a greater restoration spell would get rid of it.
Mm-hmm. It's lasted for an extremely long time.
Yes.
Do I think that maybe that could be because of something else giving it power, like a source of divine energy in the temple somewhere that if we could destroy it or remove it, maybe that would dispel the curse? An idea here that I had.
It's a long shot. You're not sure.
Okay. I'm gonna talk to him again. So now that I realize that I'm not actually down there, I will say to him, how can I remember his name?
Zakaya.
Zakaya. Yeah, I keep referencing it over and over. Zakaya. Zakaya. Is there some place, the holiest of holy places, deep down here in the temple? I have looked upon you, and your curse is a warding magic that is locking you here. But I'm wondering if that magic is tied perhaps to a place or an object within the temple.
The reliquary is the holiest of holies.
You speak of the reliquary above past your trap, yes?
It is beyond the guardian idols.
Yes, we've been there. I wonder. There is a holy relic there, a symbol of Illus. It's magical. With my detect magic still active, I assume with concentration 10 minutes. Can I look at that reliquary and see if it radiates the same abjuration magic as him?
Huh.
The holy symbol of Illus indeed does have magic.
Is it the same?
I was gonna say, didn't I actually hear that it did radiate some abjuration as a school last time? Because I know I cast detect magic as a ritual on everything there.
Identify everything it did. It
Mhm.
required some sort of a tuning. Oh wait, we did short rest.
The holy symbol of Illus is indeed magical. It has a moderate aura of divination.
Okay.
Just divination, no abjuration.
Just divination.
Okay. Well, it's not that most likely.
Well, the abjuration, almost sounds like it's a barrier on the room or immediate area. If that's
There's something special. There is something special about this holy symbol. You can feel it when you use detect magic. It's not a standard enchanter's magic that's imbuing it. There is something divine about it.
All right. So greater restoration. I say, Zakaya. From my understanding, this curse can be broken. It simply requires a powerful spell, a magic that we may be able to get a scroll of or some sort, greater restoration, and that would allow us to break your curse.
Why would you wish to unleash me upon the world?
Why would you wish to stay here?
I would rather dwell in broken darkness until I take my final breath than more carnage.
If what you wish is a final breath, we can bestow that upon you, but I do not see why anyone cannot hope for greater from themselves. Can you not change yourself and become a better man?
I would like Noxiqual to roll another persuasion check.
Sure.
Digging deeper.
I am. I'm trying to really. This character I find is like no one's one-dimensional. You know what I mean? Everyone has things about them. So
especially somebody who was like cursed and twisted beyond human form by something in the past. It's rarely ever truly their fault.
And he's only had himself to converse with kind of in his own head.
Right.
We're injecting new thoughts, new ideas here that maybe he's never had someone to propose to him.
It's a real Smeagol, Gollum, Frodo, Sam sort of situation here, yeah.
I mean, yeah, and if Smeagol, had things gone a little bit better, maybe he would not have reverted. So I rolled a 15 on the die plus my persuasion. All right, I've got an unnatural 20.
Ooh, nice.
I have never met anyone who said such words to me before. My heart shimmers with hope for a new day. How could it be possible?
Our captain's a very sincere character. He really loves everyone.
I will say this. I believe that everyone has within them a chance to always do better, to find potential within them that they do not believe in. I will find that, and I can put it to use. If I find this way to break your curse, I offer you your life. I offer you the ability to do better with it than what has become here in this shadowy place.
I don't know, but I hope it to be true. When I slew my father, I unleashed the beast within. And it has possessed me ever since.
There have been many who have beasts within them that I have met in my many travels. Some literal, some figurative. I think that you can control it.
My body became something else.
I believe in you, Zakaya. I believe you can control your beast. If someone believes in you, you have to believe in yourself for this to become true.
What would you have me do, Noxiqual?
At the moment, we need to break your curse. That is the first order of business. Let us search this place. Perhaps we can find a way to greater restore and break the curse further into the temple.
I worry for what might happen.
Why is that?
As much as I am a part of this place, it hates me too.
So, you fear that if we were to probe deeper into the temple, it would somehow affect you?
I am the dark secret of this temple. Maybe it is better that I never was born.
I disagree with that. Let's...
Perhaps the Great Lantern doesn't.
Well, I think you're a quite lovely fellow. So would you mind telling us where all the traps are so that we can figure out a way to get you out of here?
What was that about the Great Lantern? Perhaps the Great Lantern doesn't...
He seems to have a concern that Illus the Lantern wants him eradicated.
No, I will not allow that. Illus the Lantern is dead. I know where he died. He was slain in Omen Mox by the Titan...
Warspran.
It was recently reanimated in Bazagon? No.
Nope, that's a different one.
Mitra has reincarnated.
All right.
But
Mitra the Devourer.
The rumor we found out about Illus, I think it's his body is missing. Yeah?
Right.
Yes.
Or the lantern. It was the body or the lantern. That's
Yeah, the flame in the lantern at the Temple of Gates and Basagon is strictly a magical aesthetic effect.
But yeah, I'm going to say with conviction, because I know these words to be true, to my knowledge, that Illus the Lantern's dead, or as dead as a god can be. He was slain by the Titan Vorstbrand at Omen Mox in a great battle long ago.
Well, no, Nox, he's not not quite as dead as that bastard Fantak the Reveler.
Yes. But
Maker of evil oozes.
let me
Terrible
offer
thing.
these words once again, because you seem to be putting so much on yourself, so much belief that you cannot change or you cannot, defy Illus the Lantern. We mortals shape the world around us, and the gods, while they do have some control, cannot directly make your choices for you. They can only fool you into believing that you have no choice.
Yes, I agree with Noxiqual. Screw the gods. We have our own will. We can do what we want.
That's actually the first thing that you said I have some respect for, Robin.
Yes, I am quite a respectful fellow if you listen long enough.
Well, now do give him credit. There was a suggestion to use the rope.
I didn't respect that. I mostly just accepted it.
Fair.
Since you are speaking to me of these matters, I should confess to you.
Yes.
Down here, at the bottom of my lair, are the bones of those that came before. I slew them and devoured their flesh.
Understood. We have two choices here, Zakaya. One, we can leave this place and return with the magic that we need to break your curse. And then if you feel that would allow you to be more in control of yourself, to not threaten us if we were to probe deeper into this place, then we can do that. I do not wish to harm you, but if there's some way to avoid coming into conflict with you and still explore this place, and you know of it, please tell us.
I don't know what to say. If there is a way that I can overcome the demonic rage, that would be a glorious day. But I don't know.
Well, let us consult then our magics, and perhaps if the only way forward is through you, we will not push that path at this time.
There is nothing you want down here. It's
Very
but
well.
my broken den.
And if that is all that there is in the bones of those that came before, then let us return here when we can set you free.
I will remember this day forever.
So we meet again, Zakaya. Keep the hope, the flame alive. All right.
So just to clarify and recap here, the curse is binding him to this place. That's
Correct.
strictly what the curse is.
What you're trying to also imply is that he's struggling with his inner nature, which will cause him to kill us.
He has indicated that his father had a dark secret of sleeping with fiends, maybe a succubus or something, who knows.
He said he was like possessed too, like after he killed his father.
Yeah, when he slew his when he made this discovery, he flew into a rage, and he seemed to he said that his body changed in that moment, and the bloodlust overtook him, and he awakened the beast within at this time.
Right.
And now he's really hungry.
Yeah.
No, and I get that. I mean, he might be a monster, but I don't believe that every monster has to be evil. Like, he's clearly intelligent enough to converse with us without just being like, "Oh yes, come closer. I want to, I want to just see you. Come into my lair," and then he attacks us. There's good within him, if you know what I mean. And by good, I mean it's evil, but I'm evil, so it's like there is a force that is not just chaotic murder within him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm assuming that like the whole party is like together now, like away from Zakaya, where we can like discuss things.
I was about to back up before Esper wanted to make clear that there's two things at play here. One is his demonic nature, which has been unleashed because of what he did, and two is the curse that keeps him from leaving here.
Right, now that we're all together,
let's actually head back up the stairs. Like, I'm actually leaving, unless there's something else.
so now that we're like starting to leave, I'm gonna say, so the Noxiqual, you know that there's probably more treasure down there, and I like treasure a lot.
I believe he would have told us if there was anything of a great value there. There may be some treasure, but we can simply retrieve it after we allow him to leave this place.
So here's a question. Let's say that we free him from this place and he can go do whatever he wants and whatnot. What's to say he just does?
You froze.
Nick, you're totally lagged out again.
Oh, is he unfreezing? Nope, he's still frozen.
Yeah, he's not having a good day here at all.
Yes. Dionysus, the Fury, and all of his electrical currents are not favoring him this day.
Yes, the computer gods frown upon him.
Yeah.
Drake's prayers have been answered.
Would you mind binding me to this hangout? That'd be useful. So, like I was saying before, I suddenly fell unconscious for some reason.
I finished cleaning my blade from killing the doppelganger.
Yeah. It was a very strange experience. I thought I saw some of the old gods. It was really weird. So He seems like a nice guy and all, but he seems to have this demonic nature to him. What's to say he just doesn't attack us out of pure rage and anger from his own nature?
What's to say I don't just strike you down right now, or any of us, get attacked when we're walking down the street? I feel that there has been an imbalance here. He was punished for a crime, but the punishment does not fit the crime that he was punished for. Who knows how long he's been here? Certainly long enough trapped in this place to, have gone through these changes. But I believe that there can be change if someone wants to change. When I spoke to him there, he did not sound like there was hope. I spoke to him a few times.
No.
Else.
You did have quite the impact upon him.
I hope so.
I must say, Noxiqual, for once, I think I completely and utterly agree with you. And I also must say, I like this nicer side of you. It's quite charming. I think you should keep it more often. Be nicer to your subordinates. It makes them more happy.
Well, perhaps if he does have this beast within him and we can somehow find a way to tame it, he could also be a powerful ally.
Now, Robin, do stop giving Nox ideas. I've seen the kinds of things he sometimes keeps as company. And a very strange dwarf I met once told me of some walking dead that he commanded.
Yes,
That
two
was strange.
lights. Yes, one of them died too soon.
Illig.
Ally.
He's a companion now.
Illig and Targan Yar?
Wait, you guys were controlling ghosts? No, okay, Captain. I don't understand. You summon demons, and then they attack us, and then you consult with ghosts, who then attack us. Why do you keep consulting with evil things? I understand that you're an asshole and you're obnoxiously evil, but it doesn't mean we have to consult
Watch your
with others.
tongue, boy. Or
Not
I'll
so much for the nice part.
yes.
Fine. I'll be quiet. But I'm not wrong. I'm just speaking the truth.
I think we should head back to the ship. There's not much to be gained here if we're not going to kill him, and I don't think any of us are hard pushing for that, especially after this conversation.
Yeah.
Let's see if perhaps we could go to the mines. We're fairly close. We make another trip there, get some more true treasure.
Yeah.
Well, now,
There's
there
also
was
the second ship.
no kind of alternate way around. Like you didn't detect any potential for there to be a secret door in that room,
There
right?
may have been a secret door. I never got a chance to look for it. But here's the thing: if we betray his trust by going somewhere that he didn't want us to go, then it undoes everything that I've just built there.
That's true. That's true. And out of character mechanically, I'm still not entirely convinced that he's not something really nasty.
Yeah,
I'm with you. I think this is going to come back to bite us out of character.
I think honestly that it may be a good thing if we can free him, and we could actually look for a way to help him control his beast. I don't know. Maybe there are magics that can do that. Certainly, there may be some ways to help him.
We could add him to the crew. We add everybody else to the crew.
Lykar, I didn't want to add another monster to the crew. We already have Drake. Come on.
Yes.
Let's
And
be
you're going to
motley crew, this bunch is.
At Robin's word of calling Drake a monster, he's going to snap his finger and have the loudest, highest pitched noise that he can think of go off in Robin's ear.
In Robin's own voice.
What is that? A shrieking dire weasel?
No, it's
man.
It's Varon's voice saying, "Where were you last night?"
Okay, so the party has left Basilica and the K. I will.
Oh, Esper froze. Oh, he's back.
Lykar, stop casting ice magic. Come on now.
What did you say?
I will award you all a half milestone for that last encounter there, though.
Cool.
Yay!
I think that's more than fair, considering we didn't actually fight him. Yeah.
I think maybe Warsor should get more.
You guys helped me out just as much. I feel like
I held the rope.
Hey, I'm gonna pat Lykar on the back. And what a fine job you did.
I'm never going to disagree with me trying to catch up a little bit to the guy in the lead, but
Generally, what I do, as long as everyone is there together in a scene, then you all get the milestone.
I agree.
Same as, let's say there's a combat encounter, and the first round, one of the characters had to just be like running to even get caught up. Then the next round, he like shoots and misses, and then the encounter's over. I won't. I wouldn't exclude him from the milestone.
I think it's better not to punish and to reward.
Yeah,
as long as everyone's there together and they're like ready and willing to actively support, then it seems fine. If someone goes off and does a total solo thing, then they can get their own solo stuff, and that has its own risk reward pro con to it.
Oh yeah. Oh man, I remember some risks.
Well, I'm pretty much
with a dear paladin of ours who kind of got burnt a lot.
Yeah, but still, the party was there, and I believe someone saved him. Maybe more than once, actually.
maybe
More than once.
Yeah.
But
Okay. So let's take a look then towards the next location.
yeah, so we're back on the ship, I
Okay.
feel.
Yeah.
We should decide, do we want to try and get that merchant ship? I know someone's going to have a problem with that.
Oh yeah, that's travel.
Kitano?
Noxiqual. As I hear Noxiqual like starting to speak, I'm going to interrupt and be like, "You mean the pirate ship?"
Yeah, the pirate ship that's transporting lots of goods.
Yes. Carderock, we were thinking of going after this villainous pirate ship. Would you care to join us?
Well,
very bad people.
There is also a mine, and mines are where they mine precious metals and things that are valuable.
Yeah.
That could be filled with treasure.
What do we know about the Mirgraph mine again?
Mm-hmm. Well, 3 centuries past, Deirdrick Mirgraf, who at that time was Lord of Ravenswold, founded this mine. Nowadays, that system of government's gone from Ravenswold. They have this tri-council. The Laborers Guild of Ravenswold nowadays administrates the mine. They maintain a team of men from Ravenswold and from Fleecefotten. They work there. There aren't as many mine workers there nowadays as there were in this previous ages. And in fact, the lower mines have been sealed off for some time due to danger.
Okay. Danger.
Non-specific danger.
Yeah,
Just
any
like
specific?
That is what you or perhaps Kobe the Lion was able to scrounge up in terms of rumors and leads.
Gotcha.
Do we know what kind of
Treasure?
things were mined out of this mine, like platinum, gold, or copper?
There were a number of different ores from copper, iron, silver, gold.
It's quite a mine to have all those things in the local geology.
Again, maybe that's why it's such a treasure hoard going to be found there. Yeah, I think we should go there. I think it's something worth investigating, and we're still looking for more treasure. Like, we got some good treasure, but I feel like we really need a good.
Card needs way more to pay off that cloak.
I agree. I think that we all could definitely.
And in fact, both in and out of character would be heavily pushing, since that's a terrestrial-based location, and that cloak's the thing that's going to help him not drown.
I gotcha. Yeah, we're gonna take a little trip there, and then if depending on what we gather from this location, there is a shipwreck pretty close by.
It's true, the Laughing Landswife.
Mhm.
Of course, it'll turn out that shipwreck is full of dust mephits and other dry things that are desiccating the barrier, and the Mirgraf mine is actually flooded, and we're all going to drown.
My water breathing now, except for Carderock.
Carderock, what's your problem with going to the sunken ship? Can you not? I thought you said you could breathe or could hold your breath for a long time.
Well, I can, but no man can hold their breath forever, unless, of course, the one who competed with me in a contest is truly still down there in that river, holding his breath, and not, in fact, in the ground in the churchyard of the Sumnerfield Temple of Morpheus.
We have a couple potions of water breathing if it comes to it.
That's true.
Kobe, get the men ready to sail. We're heading towards Mirgraf Mine.
Real quickly, out of character, Drakeson, I would like to go anywhere that gives me a long rest so I can get my level up.
You're going to have a long rest on the way there. So,
All right, awesome.
Can
Start
I bug
playing.
Drake like during him trying to sleep?
He meditates. He doesn't
Like
sleep.
no, like I want him to get his long. So like out of game, like I want him to get his long rest to get the levels up. But like I want to like be like bugging him while he's trying to meditate and stuff.
Robin, are you immune to Stunning Fist?
I'm not sure. Is it a deck save?
No, it is not a deck save.
And, a Stunning Fist doesn't say where it has to hit you. It can hit you in a very painful place.
As I'm going up to Drake's room, and you're saying, I was just gonna be like, I think I think you might have a point, Noxiqual.
Robin. Yes, there you are. Perfect captive audience. I have a new song I've been writing over the past few weeks. Would you sit for a moment and hear it?
No, never mind.
Well, I once
That sounded like a yes to me.
run through the swamps, and this dwarf, he was a very strange man. And as I through the swamps went that one fine day, this dwarf said something. I'll recall it if I can. It went, well, you see, the secret is that you are not actually, if you are farming mushrooms, if you are a fungus farmer, the trick is to not
Robin
to
is
crowd
actually
them,
just
but to
putting
give
his
them as
hand on
much
his
room as
face
they
and
need.
like
And he's just gonna quote Kivish for like an hour, or as long as he can get away with.
I'll take this time to familiarize myself with the ship a bit more. I'm already familiar with it, but I'm just kind of walking along it, checking everything, making sure everything's in order.
The crew indeed is most obedient to Captain Noxiqual. They're keeping the ship in good repair. So far, the sailing has been good during this voyage. It's not a great distance from Basilica and the K to the Mirgraf Mine location. But if you want to take some time, get a long rest in, that seems quite feasible.
I think that would be good considering one of you also had some maximum hit point loss.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I used all my...
But they do actually recover on a long rest, you said, right?
They do.
Yeah.
Perfect.
All right. So there's a bit of rougher weather this day. The ship is certainly rocking. Nothing that's extreme, and no encounters to note.
All right.
So let's hear what Drake has going on.
So with Drake's level, he's up to level 8. Well, technically level 9 total, but he's taking a level in Monk.
Okay, Monk 8.
Yes, and it's doing the ability score.
Ability score improvement. Nice.
Yeah, I tried to look for a feat that would fit, and I couldn't find anything right off the top. So maybe the next time I get that. So I am plugging, I think it's 2 points, into my wisdom. So bringing my wisdom up to 20.
Very nice. Okay, so your wisdom's 20. The DC of your monk abilities goes up by 1. Skills like perception and insight. Yeah. And what else? Don't forget to roll D8 for hit points.
Yeah, I got to double check, make sure something. No movement increase. Yeah, so
you have 1 more key point. You'll have 8 key points.
Yeah, I get it. I have 8 key points now and all that fun stuff. So, and I get 5 more hit points in total.
All right, does Drake sort of like walk out of his room after like this meditation and whatnot? I guess I'm asking Drake. You that like do you walk out of your room after all this?
Yeah. Once he's done meditating, he's gonna head up on deck with his falcon to let it fly around.
All right.
Let Victoria fly about.
I'm gonna sort of walk up to you and be like, "So, what do you do when you meditate? You just kind of sit there in a circle and just hold your hands up and mumble some mumbo jumbo?"
This one does not do that. What to
I've
learn?
seen many monks meditate, and they
Jeez. Oh man.
The gremlins in the machine.
I've seen
Well,
many monks meditate.
I'd like to think
and,
that
every
Drake
time-
is silencing Robin tonight.
Yeah. Too bad.
I've seen many monks meditate, and every time they always seem to do the same thing, where they all get up and stand in a circle, and they do this strange dance, where first one of them, apparently the leader, sticks their right arm into the circle, and then pulls it out, and then puts it in again, and then shakes it all about.
after I'm like sort of conversating with Drake and stuff, I'm gonna sort of be like leading us to Card and be like, Card, he had this great story and tell and song that he wanted to tell me. Carderock, come. I think Drake wanted to hear your song.
Oh no, I'm sure he does not concern himself with the doings and comings of swamp dwarf.
No. Drake.
As soon as
told me
Drake
that
hears it's about a swamp dwarf, his eyes go wide and he shadow steps up the mast out of there.
You see, Robin, I am sure Drake does not want anything to do with the comings and doings of shadow dwarf, swamp dwarves. Shadows. And is a shadow.
Drake, you've had some time to do a bit of contemplation and reflection upon everything that you've experienced and you've learned over these past weeks. Do you have any personal thoughts? You escaped from Bazagon a time back. Where are you headed? Where are you going? What does it all mean? What do you believe in? What have you learned?
He has learned there's a lot more now to the world than from where he first started. There is a darkness, definitely, but at the same time, there is light that he needs to find to balance the darkness out within him. If he's able to find a true balance, he knows he can make the shadows that he does live in grow to help everyone.
Mm-hmm. So you are walking the thin line between light and shadow.
Yeah, he's constantly trying to walk that line.
Mm-hmm. That is where you feel propelled forward. For if you are completely in the darkness or completely in the light, you feel blind.
You're either blind by one or the other.
Yeah, you feel stuck in place or unable to move forward. But there on the line, that is where you feel the progress. You feel the impetus that drives you ahead, the razor's edge that gives you that ardent flare within your soul.
Yes.
So you take a moment and get a bit of reflection and perhaps reprieve from your mirthful and japing comrade Robin. The ship is due to land Mirgraft Mine the following morning.
As the ship is still sailing, I'm gonna look for Captain Noxiqual.
Captain Noxiqual would be probably at the helm.
Okay.
Checking, yeah.
And you said that we're about a day out, right, Esper?
It's not even a day's travel by ship from Basilica and the K to Mirgraft Mine, but you all specifically were, I mean, it was nighttime, so you all specifically took a rest there. You probably weighed anchor.
Is it still night at the moment?
Well, do you have a specific time frame that you want to talk to him? The next day you'll be arriving the Mirgraft Mine.
Okay.
But you can talk to him in the morning if you want. It's
I'd
really
like to do it. So I'd like to do it sort of like the night, like before we're going to get to there, if that's possible. So sort of around like I'd say like 8 p.m. or so.
Okay. Nox, just kind of looking out over the sea. We'll wait till he gets back.
Oh my. Nick, you're frozen out again, man.
There you came back.
Oh, am I back? Am I good? Hello?
You're back now.
Yep.
I'm back now? Okay. Oh man, Noxiqual, I didn't know what happened there. I daydreamed a bit. But
sword.
Yeah, the sword. I was thinking, we have had so many adventures. I don't think all of us have drank and partied at all yet, especially on the ship. I think we should have a night of celebration before we go to the mines.
After the mines, I would say yes, but I would not say we should drink and be at our not best when we're about to go into a dangerous situation?
I don't know. I think I'm at my best when I'm drunk, actually, or at least after I drink and when I feel better the next morning. Well, sometimes I feel better, sometimes I don't. But I think it'd be fantastic. I'm sure that you have some very fine wine on the ship.
There is a time for this sort of celebration, Robin, but I do not believe now is the time for it. Soon, perhaps, but not tonight. I think we lost him.
Oh golly.
Yeah, Nick, man, you might just want to reset your modem. See if that helps.
I think he was going to switch to his mobile.
Modem, I say, what of which do you speak? Such an antiquated yet futuristic sounding word for some strange magical device or maddening thing.
I mean, to be fair, that was also the man who's not actually on the ship. The dungeon
true.
master.
He doesn't just like show up as this like little white haired
Old man in the red robe.
Okay. Well, adventurers, it seems that you've escaped this time.
Chop off his head.
Actually, yeah, if that were the
all
case,
that shit.
I'd be starting to wonder where Tiamat was and why she hadn't shown up this episode yet.
I'll say that.
All right. Why don't we get going to the mine?
I'm down. Yeah, let's do it.
All right, the next morning, you actually are docking at a small port. There is a single pier that juts out a bit from the coastline. The pier then leads to a small wharf. Yeah, there's essentially a main boathouse and like a guard station and a little tavern, just a little landings area, and then you take a road up an incline, a steady incline, until you reach the mine itself. The mine has a wide open mouth. You see some basic equipment out front. There's a guy repairing some mattock, and the mine seems to go deep into the rocky side of a ridge. The one who is working looks up as the party is approaching.
Oh, what be all this?
We mean to go into the mine. Can you tell us what's going on here? I did not know if anyone still worked the mines.
Aye, you got business with Sander?
Is that the foreman?
He's the boss here.
I will speak with him.
Well, come with me.
The man looks about a bit nervously and then goes into the mine. You all are welcome to follow him if you so desire.
Card certainly will.
Okay. He takes you through a bit of a mine shaft, and then there is a door on the right side. He knocks on it. It's a wooden thing. Doosh, 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 doosh.
Hey, Sander! Got a group here to see you.
The door opens. And there's a man, early 50s, pudgy, ugly fellow, got a wart on his nose, wart on his forehead, unshaven. He kind of like looks you up and down, a little nervous, flicks, and his eyes kind of go back and from one person to the next. And what's this all about?
My name
Hello,
is...
can you guys? Oh, sorry. Can you guys hear me? My bad.
Yeah, you're back.
So what I'm just on my mobile hotspot. Hopefully that helps fix it and stuff. Yeah,
So far, so good.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Fingers
Seems
crossed.
much smoother at the moment, at least. So,
Sorry, continue.
so the foreman, yeah. He asked, what we're doing. So I say, my name is Captain Noxiqual, and these are the Stormbringers, my crew.
Noxiqual.
Yes.
He immediately seems on edge, maybe a bit defensive, maybe a bit scared.
Oh, he's heard of
I'm
it.
gonna gonna step up and be like, what is the matter? This is the great Captain Noxiqual. We merely wish to enter your mine.
What do you want with the mine here?
I've heard, shall we say, tales of things in the depths that are of interest to me and my crew. Things that have been sealed off.
Yes, and it'd probably be better to keep it that way. I don't want whatever's down there coming up into the mine shafts.
Why don't you tell me a little about it, and I'll judge.
I don't know anything about what's down there. I've never laid eyes upon it. It's been sealed off for decades.
300 years.
I'm gonna get a bit closer to him and sort of like put my arm around and be like, "Oh, come on! I'm sure you know something. You could reveal a little bit about it. We're just curious."
He flinches back from your arm, brushes it off. Make a perception check, Robin.
A persuasion or perception?
Perception.
Oh, perception. Okay.
Oh,
I am bad at this, so I'm not very good at perception.
That's how you learned that he had these, and now you have
this
it.
This is actually pretty good, right? This is perception, right? So wisdom. So that's an 18. So it's pretty good.
You smell something on him. A subtle trace of a slight pungency on his breath, on his clothing. It smells just like that stuff the Mephits were smoking.
Oh, really? All right. I'm going to sort of like back away a bit, but make it seem like I'm gonna make it seem like he was the one making me go away. I'm gonna sort of get a bit closer to Noxiqual and like give him like an indication. Like I don't want the other guy to see it, but I want to give Noxiqual sort of an indication that something's wrong here.
Yeah, but Robin was not with us for the Mephits, so he wouldn't know.
Oh wait, I thought. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you said. Oh, I thought you were talking about the guy in the crypt. My bad.
Oh, that's true. Robin didn't come in till
were you not talking
next
about
arc after that? Okay, well, it's okay. You guys are aware of that now.
We smell that.
In some way, shape, or form, your party.
The room.
By the way, I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about the smell in the crypt area. My bad. I heard smell and pungent. I just like my mind jumped to the smell.
Okay, that's true. The Mephits were smoking Mephit rock.
Yeah, totally.
Oh, I see.
A crystalline substance that induced intense states.
Would Robin know what that is? Like what the meth rock things are?
We'll just say the party's aware of all this. You and everyone else knows what the stuff's about because it seems to be common knowledge after the party's incursion at Omen Mox. Okay, so anyways, the mine boss here, he doesn't want you to mess around with the mines. We're really busy here, okay? I've got so much to fix over there, and we're trying to keep this thing from collapsing.
Who do you work for?
What?
I'm asking, do you own these mines?
I'm also going to get a little bit closer and be like, you should answer a captain's questions.
I'm the one who commands around here, yes.
And if I may ask, you yourself, you command around here, but you are not the owner of this mine, are you?
No, everybody has a boss, except me.
I like how Lykar put it.
So he doesn't want to say those words, but you are aware that the Laborers Guild of Ravenswold administrates the mine.
Yep.
Is this meth stuff like illegal? Sorry, out of game. I'm curious. Like, is it considered illegal, or is it like?
An excellent question.
It's not a common substance.
Yeah.
Would people
it's not something that people would really even know about.
Mm-hmm.
Would people like you? Sorry, this is a bit out of like because I wasn't there. Like, are people like usually like hesitant for people to know about these things, like them doing it?
Well, there are a number of reasons why it could be considered taboo.
Okay.
It's just not a common knowledge thing in the world.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna go up like when he's sort of being like not wanting to say anything. I'm gonna sort of walk a little closer and be like, sort of sniff a bit, be like, I think I smell something on you. I don't think you'd want that to get out to your boss or anyone else around here now, would you? Would you mind answering my captain's questions?
You're wasting my time. Get out of here.
Now, I will have you know, an anointed knight of Sumnerfield can vouch for the intent of my associates. this man may seem odd, and this one loud, but we do mean to do you a service, in a manner of speaking.
Was the loud and odd both to Robin? I'm confused.
The odd with the eye patch gesture and the loud was pointing
Yeah.
to Robin.
No, I was thinking like, oh, that's both Robin.
Sander, the mine boss here, Sander Pimsrog, he kind of like eyes that other mine worker, and there's a couple other guys in the office that he kind of checks back with them, and he looks back to the knight Carderock here. I was not made aware that we're going to be receiving a visitor, or there's any kind of external services being performed here. So you're going to have to show me something. You have a writ?
I'm gonna look at Card and be like, yes, Card. I'm sure he's our knight. He follows us everywhere. He's knightly and courtly and all of that good stuff. Isn't that right, Carderock?
Aye, it is. Not to mention, he's gonna like pull at his cloak to show the cloak brooch, which is his actual insignia of rank from the.
He doesn't seem to be questioning your knighthood, but more that you're coming here saying you have some service or business.
Noxiqual means
he holds up.
Do you have a writ from the Laborers Guild of Ravenswold, for example?
Does he specifically ask for that?
He's just asking if you have something official.
Okay, he's not explicit about it. So without actually drawing the sword, he's gonna like show him Joy's pommel with the holy symbol of Morpheus worked into it, and say, "Well, if you can keep a secret, we're here on holy business." And if this needs to be a persuasion roll, I am prepared, or a bluff.
Wait. I want to like go up.
It sounds like deception, unless you consider taking money holy.
I want to go up as well. Like as he's saying that, and whisper and be like, "A very holy business, very, very holy indeed."
I wish I would have been notified about this beforehand, so we'd have some time to prepare. We're literally in the middle of trying to keep a tunnel from collapsing.
This is nothing that you need to concern yourself with, but we are going to be headed down into those places below the mines that you are currently mining.
And whatever's down there is going to come spilling out into our mine shaft, but it's not my concern.
Well, not if we have any say in the matter. Holy business.
Give me just a minute. Thank you. He doesn't even wait for a response. He like shuts the door in your faces, and he's in there talking with his associates.
I'm gonna look at Noxiqual and be like, "I don't like him. He smells funny."
He just shut the door in our face.
The other mine worker is standing right there, looking at Robin.
I'm gonna look at them and be like, I'm gonna put my hands up and be like, "He does smell funny. Come on, you can't deny. He might be your boss, but your boss smells funny."
I'm going to give
rancid berries.
I'm going to give him 30 seconds. If he is not back in 30 seconds, I'm kicking this door down, and I'm going to inform him of what the decision is going to be of us going down.
Captain, you're giving him 30 seconds.
Drake's grabbing the bandages for his hands, and he's already wrapping them around his hands, getting ready to walk back in the knuckles.
Captain Drake, Carderock, say something. They're about to bust on the door. This is not how
the door opens shortly after Noxiqual makes his threat. Look, okay, just calm down. We'll take you there, and just don't let anything come up into the mine shaft.
As he's saying that, I'm gonna be like, "We are very calm. Trust. We're not going to do anything rash. All right, trust me. They're perfectly fine. We're not going to bust down your door or anything."
Oh, be quiet, Robin.
So the mine workers, including Sander, the boss, they seem very weirded out, nervous about you all being there.
Put a watch on the tunnel where we're going.
His full name is what again?
Do they have a map of the mine?
Sander Pimsrog.
Sander Pimsrog. Okay.
They do not have a map of the lower area beyond the seal. They have a map of their own shafts where they're working. They are what they are mining is iron and silver.
That's definitely not a significant name, Pimsrog. Like it's not.
It's
noble.
not a noble house or anything.
They're from Ravenswald too, so we knew the Laborers Guild in Ravenswald was one of the three major.
Right. Along with the
Ruling. Yeah. So let's go ahead and have him show us to where we enter these mines.
All right. You go through one mine tunnel. It has sturdy wooden beams bracing up the side and the ceiling at certain intervals. They're carrying a couple of oil lanterns to light the way ahead. You're crunching on the earthen floor as you go along, and the temperature starts to get that underground ambiance to it as you go. You turn one corner, you turn a second corner.
I forgot to ask with the magical symbol, because I've had it. Have I attuned to it? The holy symbol?
Oh yeah, he long rested with it.
I long rested with it. Yeah.
Okay. There's no immediate or obvious effect, but you are attuned to it.
Okay. So I don't know what it does still.
As we're walking down the mine, Carderock, do you happen to have a nice song of travel and adventure as we delve our way into these godforsaken mines?
You don't do stealth, do you, Robin?
I'm gonna look at him and be like, I am the most stealthy out of all of us. I mean, come on, last time you saw what happened with Drake. If I was there by myself, nothing bad would have happened.
Drake walks up and taps on the shoulder, it's completely silent, not saying anything, and just looks at Robin. He doesn't. He just taps him on the shoulder, and not saying anything.
You make an excellent point, Robin. This time you will be by yourself out front.
Wait, I didn't.
You're going to be with us, right? And right.
First one shall listen.
I do believe, Robin, it is light and not sound that helps one see in the dark.
You're on a stretch you're at the mouth of a stretch of tunnel that looks like it's going to go dropping down. It's going to descend in elevation. It also looks like it's not as in good of upkeep. Sander says, "Wait here. I'll be right back. I'm going to get it opened up." He prompts down. You see his lantern bobbing slowly, going into the darkness. You hear him mutter some curses to himself. He seems very anxious.
My dark vision, can I see him?
Okay, so you got 120 feet. You see him go, and he descends down, down, down. Outside of the 120 feet, you see the lantern, and it like turns around a corner, and you can't see the lantern light anymore. A moment later, you hear a sound, a stone type sound.
I'm just gonna walk. Like he said to wait, I'm just gonna follow. After he's out of sight.
Yep. You take a few steps and you actually hear him coming back up the way. And so he's coming back up while he sees you coming downwards, and he says, "I've got it open. Just be quick about whatever you're doing down there."
Very well. If I come back and I find that you've sealed us in, I'll be most displeased. Because don't think that stone will stop me from getting through.
Yeah, but if there's something that's about ready to come spilling out of there, I will seal it.
That's fine. But I'm just saying, if there's nothing that is coming, and you've just decided to leave and close the door, it will not save you.
I'm gonna walk up behind him as Noxiqual's saying that, and sort of put a hand on his shoulder and be like, "You'd best listen to the captain." And then I'm gonna like sort of make sure he hears like my dagger should a bit pull out a bit, and then sheath it again.
I almost want to say, like, every time I deliver like a really threatening thing, Robin comes in and just like softens the blow a little bit. I'm just like,
if you betray me, I will eviscerate you.
Yeah, he really will.
And then you should serve me in undeath forever. Shadows. Oh, he's really not that bad. The shadows are really just because he's light sensitive. You see the one eye, and it's painful.
oh man.
Noxiqual, go ahead and make an intimidation check.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Does he get help? Since I since I like walked up behind the guy as well. Does he get,
If
like,
you would like to
advantage?
attempt to aid, roll
Holy
yours first.
shit! It's not at 20, but it is. Well,
I got a natural 20 with my aid.
okay. I'll roll the other
This is
die.
the second one.
Let's get all those good rolls out of the way now, guys.
I got a 23 on my intimidate.
This is my favorite dice now. This is my green dice. It's 2 nat 20s in the same night. Let's go.
Sander Pimsrog swallows hard. Yeah, I'll only seal it if there's something about ready to come spilling out.
That is acceptable. Let's go. I draw my sword out and let Sombras lead us. Robin, you're up front, 15 feet ahead. Drake and Carderock, you next. Me and Lykar will bring up the rear.
I'm just gonna like give
10
you.
foot wide hall or 5 foot wide?
Can you say that again?
10 foot wide or 5 foot wide going down?
About 10 foot wide. It's not exact, but there's definitely enough space for 2-3 people to go abreast.
That's the question. All right, cool. Robin, you're gonna scout ahead for us.
Wait, fine. I'm gonna go for it.
Don't worry, Drake will have your back.
Oh wait, I didn't. Last time he said he had my back, we got shot by lots of arrows. You remember? It was painful. It was very
Yes, that's why he's back here with us, and he won't step on your toes and get in your way.
painful. Thank you.
That way
Thank you.
only you get shot.
I'm gonna start going forward as well. I'm actually as we do start, like before we even start going, I'm gonna cast Mage Armor on myself, just preparing for anything.
Mage armor, okay.
Yeah. But yeah, I'll start scouting forward. I guess I'm gonna be as careful as possible and make sure there's no traps or any like things that might like maybe like loose rocks or anything of that nature, or like slippery areas or like slopes that we might fall down. Just checking, making sure we're all safe.
Yeah, so you keep an eye out as you're scouting ahead, as a good scout would do, of course.
The best scout, mind you.
So the tunnel that you're in, it slopes downwards, and then you come to a place where there is what can only be described as a large stone disc, heavy, thick stone, and there is some etching on the face of this. Now it has rolled aside, and there is now an opening of old mine shaft continuing onwards. The etching on this seal, you might need to angle your head a little bit. You see a majestic womanly face, a bit elven actually. Her hair comes down like gossamer cobwebs and mix in at the bottom with wave-like stylizations.
I'll relay that information. I'm assuming that makes sure that they know that nothing is really wrong except for this elven woman.
Okay. Is it a trap? What is it? Like,
Yep. Yeah, I'll look into that.
Remind me again, is there a mine worker with us right now? No.
No, there is not. The mine workers have stayed back.
Well,
Can I investigate to try and see if it's a trap potentially?
Okay.
Do I roll for investigate? I'm guessing.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. That one wasn't the best roll. Let's see what the additions are. I think I get plus. Let's see. Investigate is or intelligence. That's 4. Yeah, so that's plus. I still a 19.
Oh wow. Okay. Very good. You scrutinize the disc-shaped seal that is already rolled aside. It looks like it's fairly well bounded into this location. He didn't just go and roll a loose thing to the side. You inspect the threshold of this next section of deeper mine shaft. You look all around. Nothing seems dangerous to you.
Gonna turn back. Give the old thumbs up.
all right, we will keep following.
All right. I guess we continue through this this corridor.
Keep my own eyes peeled for any dangers lurking ceiling, floor. wall.
As will I.
So Robin guides your party forward into these lower mine shafts. You explore a bit one way, then you take an offshoot track going a different way, and it's old, musty, dark, lightless, really. I know a number of you have dark vision, but is anyone using any light sources?
Well, now, so pursuant to something earlier, though, there was just a statue of a possibly elven woman in a mine. Did that not seem?
It was an etching on the face of the
Oh,
disc
okay.
seal.
Oh,
That's
okay.
what I was actually going to ask, but I didn't want to interrupt your description.
It was an etching of Sortiza the Weaver, a goddess who once was pretty popular in Breckengrim and other areas of the world.
I was actually going to ask, is there a knowledge check to see if we know who it was? But yeah.
Right.
Can I also assume that we have the 14 temporary hit points? Sorry, it's not a game. Temporary hit points from Noxiqual.
Everyone has 14 temporary hit points.
Nice.
Awesome.
So I had to check.
Now I needed to.
From Noxiqual, your most inspiring leader.
Yes, quite inspiring indeed.
I try.
All right, I guess
Is anyone
we
using any
continue.
light sources?
Yes, we need to determine that now.
Yeah.
Who
I'm
has-
gonna look back. I'm gonna say, Lykar, do you or Noxiqual, do you think that we should maybe light up things up a little bit? It's getting quite dark. Even with my dark vision, it's getting a bit hard to see.
Does Lykar, can you see in the dark?
Yeah, I'm half elf.
And what about, I think only Carderock, right? You're the one that can't see?
Yeah.
Are you human? Are you human, by the way, Card?
Yeah.
Oh, you are human. Okay.
You're
Yeah, I'm
dirty
gonna
human.
I'm gonna walk back and be like, I'm gonna sort of whisper
You
it.
both are
I'm
dirty
gonna sort of
humans.
I'm gonna sort of whisper it in Noxiqual's ears and be like, Noxiqual, I know that you have some magic to let you see, but our friend over here, Paladin, he can't see right now. He's very blind at the moment. Don't you see what he's doing as he's just wobbling around in the
So,
cave?
none of us have light sources out already.
No, none of all of us can see what
No.
you.
So you're the one that would have to, ask for it,
Right.
or
All
Though
right.
do
all right.
bear in mind, if you have dark vision, it's still dark. I mean, it's still dim.
Yeah.
It's difficult to see through it, and you have a limited radius of it.
not my dark vision. Mine's perfect.
Yeah. Would we like to light a torch or have some magical lights? Lykar, you have lots of magical things you can do.
Yeah, I can sure cast a light spell here.
Create a light spell on a tiny rock that we can cover up if need be. We will. Do you need? Can you hold it, Lykar? Is that problematic to you? Since I think you have the most free hand.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, Lykar,
I'll,
before you do that,
Make up my
here,
mind.
1 second. I'm gonna take the rock and put it in your hand. Let there be light. I'm gonna nod my head for you to cast the spell.
Yeah.
I'm almost tempted to cast darkness on him.
Okay, so there's a pebble with a light spell on it. Who's holding that?
I think it's
Lykar will.
Lykar.
Lycar's holding that. Is there any other light sources?
I don't see the need for it.
I
Okay.
think so.
Can you not
So
cast it on 2 pebbles?
One person can cast the light spell on one object because it's a. I think it's
Right.
concentration, right? Or no, it's not
I
concentration.
know there are some light spells that are concentration and some that aren't. It depends.
The cantrip, if I recall, it just lasts for an hour. Yeah.
If we wanted to also, Robin could, I don't know if it's possible, but could I do like use prestidigitation to make like a lantern, like a small lantern or something if we wanted more light, but it would only be like 5 feet anyway because it's prestidigitation. So
I don't believe prestidigitation does that. It could do like a fireworks, like a instantaneous
yeah.
effect.
The light,
The light spell lasts for 1 hour, and it ends if you cast it again or if you just miss it.
Yep.
I think
One
we're good with
person
just
can
one
cast
light source.
Yeah.
It
think
gives
we're good
you
with
a
just
20-foot radius of bright light and 20-foot radius of dim light.
It's like a
So
torch.
it's like a nice lantern thing.
But
Okay.
I think we're good.
So you've got a glowing pebble in Lycar's hand, and that seems to suffice for the lot of you. You travel onwards through old, dismal, crumbling in places mine shafts. Robin is a sure-footed and observant guide. You come across a chamber in some of the lower reaches of the mine shaft that has a feature of note. They appear to be ancient wall paintings, but they have been scraped, badly damaged, all scraped up.
What
Can
do
we
they
tell
look
what
like?
they were?
Anyone can make an investigation check
I'll make an
to
investigation check. I
try to
think.
piece together visual details.
Oh my god, I love this dice.
3 for Drake. He's just going, ooh, pretty.
I got a 19.
I got a 20. I got a 23.
Those are
So,
both successes.
What kind of check? A history?
Investigation.
I got a 14.
So I think we got 19.
Well, Robin and
23.
Noxiqual can put the scant details together. It appears to be a scene showing the old race, the First Men, treating with a race of serpent people. And when I say serpent people, they literally look like serpents, snake bodies, but with humanoid heads.
Like a Medusa, maybe? Or
I think I remember
No, a
something.
Medusa would be like a humanoid with many snakes for hair.
okay,
This would be like a big snake body and a humanoid head.
okay.
And
Like
it looks like there were shafts or rays of light shining from behind, shining forward from behind these strange serpentine
Oh.
people.
Does it
These
seem-
first men in this picture seem to be emissaries. They seem to be treating with honoring even these snake people.
Sort of like gods almost.
Noggin.
Not worshiping, but definitely giving them respect and diplomatic treating.
Look at Noxiqual. What do you make of this scene, Noxiqual? It's quite interesting. These serpent monster creatures seem to be getting some sort of respect from humanoids. It's quite strange.
These are the first men. Their cairns we found back when we were in the Dens Morris region. The
Adder's Tor?
not Adder's Tor. It was
Black Tor.
no, not Black Tor.
No, in Dirge Caverns itself, there
Dirge.
was the
Caverns.
crypt that was of them. Okay.
Yes.
First,
yes.
Okay. I thought those were Nipernians. Oh, the first men came to Drakengrim from Niperna.
Yes.
correct.
Right.
First
Okay.
men were the first human settlers of
Right.
Drakengrim.
So if
Apparently they
this,
met these creatures here and
so if this,
honored them.
so if this chamber is here and these paintings are here, it goes to reckon that this must have been some sort of place of worship or reverence or respect for these creatures.
300
I
years
will-
old, yeah.
Or do you think that's? I've never been a fan of snakes very much. Do you think that's still here?
Possibly. These creatures.
The wall paintings, they look ancient.
Yeah.
Not
Okay.
300 years old. And they're badly, someone has defaced them badly. Tried to strip it off.
Is the defacement recent?
Well, that's a really good question. Someone rolled a really high investigation in there.
I rolled a
It
23.
does not look recent. It looks like that happened a long time ago.
Right, well, the defacement doesn't look very recent, Captain. So I think it's probably safe here for now. But let me go ahead and
You
make
know
sure
there are
that's
creatures
trapped.
down here. So. Yeah.
Do you think I can?
I think whoever defaced these clearly either wanted to destroy these images. They do not respect those creatures or the first men's idolizing of the creatures, perhaps. That is just a guess on what their intent was. We can't really know. But I can't think of another good reason why they would deface these.
Yes. Is the chamber? Does the chamber look like it's been defaced at all, or is it just the paintings themselves?
So the chamber that you're in here can be described as where old mine shafts are meeting with a cave chamber, a natural chamber. If you move forward, it doesn't seem very worked at all. It looks like natural cavernous environment.
Oh, okay, okay.
These were things
That
carved-
said, the only marking or perhaps damage like that, maybe a person or someone intentionally vandalized the room. It seems to be limited to this section with the paintings. There are not random surface damages strewn about the place.
So these were things though that were made in a mine shaft, like intentionally meant to be used as a mine. Had these paintings in it.
I think these are older than the mine because the mine probably stumbled into this cavern. Yes?
Right. Okay. I see.
That seems accurate.
That's the only thing that makes sense based on how
I believe that maybe we should continue, Captain.
I agree. What passages lead out? Just one?
There is a way ahead, but it's irregular in shape as caverns are. So you can go at things continuing forward should you so decide.
I think we should let Robin scout as well as we follow him at a little bit of a distance. I'm hearkening back to the Whites cavern where we got attacked in the dark from many different ways. So we're gonna keep ourselves looking all around.
So is this next section that we're going through? Is it like very narrow?
It's not narrow. It is irregular, but it's not narrow, not at all.
Yep. Yeah, we definitely want to delve deeper.
Okay.
Haven't found anything of value yet, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Actually, before we go deeper, I'm going to go up to Drake and be like, So Drake, it is quite dark in here, and in case something does happen, you can get back quite quickly with that shadow step. Would you like to lead the way?
Drake's gonna look to actually Lykar at this point and ask, "Can this one use the Ruby of Seeing?"
No, you would have to
look down on me?
Oh, I would have to attend. Never mind then. And then Drake's gonna just shake his head.
Of course. All right. I'll continue going forward with sort of like a frustrated look on my face.
All right. Well, it sounds like Robin is not too far ahead of the party. He's just some paces ahead, and everyone else is sticking close together. You're all looking about. You descend further into this strange old cavern complex. There is indeed an occurrence here, occurrence of a grim sort. Let's have you all make perception checks.
Oh, I'm so bad at this.
Come on, Dive. It's been doing good for me.
All right, I got a 15.
That's good.
This dice has actually been rolling really well today.
Only an 11, Esper.
Okay.
All right.
We're making a perception check, you said?
Yes. Yes.
Ooh, nice. 23.
Ooh.
And also with the light spell, Drake can't shadow step because there's too much light.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Yeah, I should think
There's
of that.
got to be some shadows. Like
There's probably some, but for him to get closer back to you guys, there'd be less and less because that's where the light spell's at.
I just want to say, it's on a pebble. There's going to be a lot of shadows because it's from a single point.
True. Okay.
But
And we
so
can
we got
close our hand.
Yeah, Photep decrease to 24 for card on that.
So we
Oof. Okay, we got a couple good ones in there. I might have missed something, Nick. Did you say that Drake wanted to be away from the person holding the pebble?
Well, no, he wanted.
Well, I never said
I was
anything
trying
about-
to explain for the shadow step to work. He has to step through shadow,
Right.
but with the light pebble, it makes it a little bit difficult for him.
Right.
to get.
So do you want to be at least 20 feet away from Lykar?
No, we're fine.
Okay.
Because Robin wanted me. Technically, Robin wanted Drake to take lead because of the shadow step. But two
Okay.
different things.
Well, I think we should just cut into what's happening here because it's a pretty freaky thing. Your party is being beset by a squad, a group of undead creatures. Yes, tormented souls and other ghastly things are coming out from different areas of the cavern that you're in here. Now you have largely spotted them. The two of you got those really high rolls. I believe it was Carderock and Drake, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
You all sense that staggered back away from the main group of these restless spirits and whatnot. There is something lurking back there. You hear a thing kind of shuffling about. I'm going to pull up a map, and that's going to help us place things.
Does Robin like hear this stuff too, since he's a bit ahead?
Just the two that got that high perception check heard it. Okay.
I would like to point out Robin has been being as stealthy as possible here, and also
Okay.
making sure just in
I
case.
mean, they're
something
undead. They could just be sitting there waiting for us for.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to put some of the... Oh, so here's a general layout. Now, I know there's only some of this which is illuminated, not the whole thing. But that's generally what we're looking at here.
Okay.
Your party is moving along with Robin there in front. Okay. So let me place these here. These Noxiqual has actually created before. They are specters.
Sweet. What you're saying is I can bind them to my will.
Perhaps. Okay, let me get enough of these out here.
It's okay. Spectres, I know their weakness because I've used them. Although you're not gonna want to fail that Constitution saving throw if they touch you.
I don't have good constitution, Captain.
Let's see.
Are these one of those instant death ones?
No, they're
Oh,
just.
that's a banshee.
Oh, that's the Banshee.
Let's put it this way: if I can make these things and summon them, they're definitely not top tier undead.
Ah, that's much faster. Excellent.
A bone naga.
Did you know how to not know how to copy them?
I do now.
Okay, I would have told you. I apologize. You can even.
It's a simple Control C, Control V.
Yeah, but you can do it multiple. Like you can select two of them, Control C, Control V, and hit multiple.
Nice.
It auto numbers them too.
My
Very
cat keeps like jumping on my lap and stuff, and I keep having to like go down because I'm like,
Chad,
I'm playing D&D right now. Go away.
I'm just saying the chat loves the cat. They were like,
Oh really?
yeah.
She's adorable. Her name is Boots, and because she's like gray and then her feet are white.
Okay. The two of you, Carderock and Robin, you hear something shuffling around up in this area here.
Wait, Carderock and Robin, not Carderock and Drake.
Carderock and Drake, actually.
Okay.
There was something shuffling up there, and you might feel a sense of dread.
Oh, so everything that's on the map right now we can all see?
Probably not everything can
I mean, all
be
the
seen.
tokens. I mean, are
Can we see? Can we see the ghosts and stuff?
Well,
I'm just trying to figure out if the shuffling ones are those other tokens.
It's
No,
not, it's
he hasn't
not
placed that one.
not a token that I've placed yet.
Okay, so damn, there are multiple bone nagas, and those aren't even the controller things. Ugh.
We can see the. Can we see the ghosts though? Like
So these specters are coming out of the cavern from all about, and then bony snake people that are very much of the same makeup of what you saw in that painting are coming slithering out from various pockets in the cave.
cool.
Guys,
baleful, you have stumbled into a den of baleful undead, and they seek the flesh and the souls of the living.
I'm gonna sort of pull up my daggers and be like, Captain, I think there's some ghosts, and I think we need to bust them up right now.
Yes, it's time to fight. Get ready.
Everyone roll for initiative.
I have a very important question, Esper, which falls into this. The way we came from, is that to the south and then the east tunnel?
Right here.
Good. That's what I wanted to know, if we need to fall back and like fund ourselves.
Mhm.
I got a 22.
Let's see. So initiative. That's not my initiative. Where?
And guys, everyone remember? Yeah, 14 temporary hit points.
Yep. Don't forget those 14 temp hit points. They're gonna help. 17 initiative, Esper. I'll type it out too, just to keep it.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Also for me, let me think. I'll go after, since because you can order them, right? Like it's not just based off of like who wins, right? Or is it always based off of that? Because if we can pick, I'll let Drake go first before me.
It's usually based off who, what order you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Drake and I did tie though, so am I allowed? Yeah, am I allowed to agree that like he goes before me?
Sure. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. I want that sneak attack.
Gotta get.
All right, we have Drake with a 23. And then 22 for Robin.
Yep.
Okay.
Damn, I thought a 15 might be good.
Not bad.
I rolled a 17 and I get +5.
19 Lykar. 15 Card. And then Nox has 11.
17. No.
17.
Oh, 17.
Yeah, the 11 was from before.
Yeah, the 11 was the.
Oh no, that 23 is from the perception check. I have a 22 on the initiative.
No, I think it was saying you had 23 since you're going before me. When we both.
I mean, effectively, it's fine.
Okay.
He was reading, however, the other roll.
Drake. There are undead emerging from all throughout this cavern. There's actually a specter right there close by, and there are other things all about.
Drake,
what do you do?
Drake, go attack them! Hurry!
Can Drake see the bone naga down to the bottom left?
Warsor, is there a way where I can measure the distance?
Yeah. So go to the tool up at the top, right next to the selector, the measuring tool.
At the very
and then just drag in.
You can exactly see, like just the front of its skull face is coming out from the darkness beyond.
That's 45 feet.
Because diagonals, yeah.
Because every other diagonal is double.
Okay. All right, that takes up that idea.
Let me ask you a question. No, actually, no, I'm not going to just say that.
Drake, what do you do?
Yep.
I'm trying to think.
Specters are coming right for you with their hands outstretched.
Got second.
Siphon away your life.
Drake's going to run the full movement speed towards the bone naga.
Okay, leaving us.
As he do that, Drake, where are you going? Why are you running away, Captain? Why is he on our crew? He keeps running away from everything.
It clacks its bony jaws at you.
He's going to pull out 2 darts and throw them.
All right, take your best aim.
Did you not have to use an action to dash?
No, I have 45 movement speed.
And bonus action teleport if you wanted to.
That's right. You could bonus action. That's true.
18.
Success, hit.
Okay, it's D4. 3 points of damage for the first one. And the second one is another 18.
Yep.
And that's 1 point of damage.
All right, you flick out the darts. They kind of, dink off the bones, but it's a little something.
All right, and then he's going to shadow step Can you scroll back up so I can see the party? Is there gonna shadow step up next to Noxiqual and Lykar.
There.
Yes.
Seems good. All right.
Robin.
I want to hold this position. Go on.
I will cast. Well, actually, first I'm going to go behind. Oh, let me think. I'm gonna get like in between Drake and Lykar, like behind them, if that's possible. Yeah, no, down, like below, not next to.
He wants to run away down there.
Yeah,
Robin's doing what Robin just does.
Yeah, I'm gonna like go down there, and then I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast at the topmost the top one above Noxiqual.
Okay.
And I'll do 2 beams since it's 5th level. Yeah, I'm at 5th level, so yeah.
Your allies are right there in the way, so they impose some cover.
Oh, would they? Oh, okay. I would do it.
Shoot before moving.
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll shoot before movement. Then sorry, I didn't realize that would cause cover.
Spectral chains of Glasia's prison realm lash out at the specter.
Do I Noxwall? Sorry, do I roll 2d20s for each beam? Like one for each?
Nope.
Just one
Nope.
for both? Okay.
Oh no, you roll 2d20s, 1 for each beam.
Oh yeah, okay.
Just 2 attacks.
All right, that is it's not that good. I don't think I add anything to it. Yeah, so
You
11
add
and 3.
your spell attack.
Oh, I do add my spell attack bonus, so 18 and 10. That's much better. I haven't cast spells in a while.
The 18 hits.
Oh, fantastic. Okay, that's
Call yourself an arcane trickster.
Hey, as I'm casting, I'm very new to this. All right, this is some like warlock crap that you always do. I asked you to teach me last time, but you didn't want to. I'm gonna. That's 4 damage.
The chain lashes at the specter. It's still coming. Lykar.
Okay, I think we're going to cast a spell. I'm going to use my dagger of lightning if I can get 2 in a row there.
So you're gonna move up north of me, use the lightning, and then move back down, I assume, or something. Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay.
Is it kind of...
All right, so you reposition, shoot a lance of lightning through these 2 specters. They each make dexterity saving throws. Got a 11 and a 5.
No.
Those are not going to do it.
Oh, no.
But I have some bad news. I think they may be resistant.
That they are.
Oh, crap.
But it's okay. I mean, at least they failed their saves.
That's true.
I gotta see what kind of damage it does.
Is it a lightning bolt? Probably 8d6.
86, yeah. All right.
Is it the lightning dagger, or do you cast lightning bolt?
Well, it's the lightning dagger.
Okay, the lightning dagger. I believe that is a reskinned javelin of lightning. Or javelin of storms or such.
Javelin lightning.
Javelin of lightning. It is 4d6 lightning damage, DC 13 dex save.
46. Okay. That's something.
They both failed, yeah.
13.
All right. They do resist that, so 6.
Yeah.
All right. That is that, and it seemed to be somewhat effective.
Nox further before he ends his turn.
Come again?
I was just asking Lykar, do you want to end your move there or keep moving? Since you still have more movement.
I'm in the middle there.
Mhm.
Okay, I guess that's as good a place as any.
Okay, that's fine. Then
Don't worry, Lykar. We'll protect you. You just keep casting your spells.
the Noxiqual's up.
Noxiqual.
Okay. Can I get a little bit of a larger view of everything that that we can see? Just a little bit further north. Okay. So see some bone naga, some specters that way.
You hear the moans of the undead coming from the north.
Mhm. Yeah, I think I want to try and mess that up right now pretty good. Because I can slice and dice these guys, but that's single targeting. I'd rather do some serious damage. So I am going to cast a spell. I just have to get the measurements. Sickening Radiance.
Excellent.
So that is a 30-foot radius sphere, and I'm going to need your help with this, Esper, since you have control of the map. I want to kind of center it in. Yep, let's go up a bit. And get that entire section. Can I get both specters and that bone guy just to the north? Not the one.
Give me the parameter of the dimension rather.
It's a 30-foot radius, so it's
30-foot radius.
Yeah.
All right, so it's a little bigger than this actually.
Mhm.
Why is everything you do so disgusting, Noxiqual?
A 30-foot radius is a 60-foot diameter.
Yep. There we got it.
Ridiculous for how big that is, for how deadly, and with radiant damage that undead are.
I love it.
So
So I basically want to drop it right there in that hallway because anything
There we
that
go.
come from that direction will pass through
Wait,
there.
Wait, this is radiant? I thought this was sickening something?
Sickening radiance.
Oh, sickening radiance. Oh, never mind about the disgusting part. I thought it
An
was
eerie eldritch
So-
light fills the area ahead there.
It's like when you're sick in elementary school and you're waiting for your mom to pick you up so you can go home early, but you're like stuck there under the fluorescent lights and it's all beaten down.
Oh, yeah.
So apparently, from both our interpretation, it doesn't do anything when first cast. It's when they start their turn there or move into it for the first time on a turn.
Yep.
So we'll just table that effect for the moment. My bonus action. I'm fine where I'm gonna move a little bit to my left, 1 square, to try and face these specters. I know they'll come for us, so I'm hoping to get them. I say, Drake, focus on dealing with what's behind us. We can't get surrounded. And I get my sword ready. Don't think I want to do anything else with my bonus action. Keep it moving.
Mm-hmm. Carderock.
All right. So let's see. That hallway is blocked off. What did Drake do with that one? He then ran away? Or
Yeah,
ran
he
back?
threw some darts and then teleported back to us.
Okay.
It was literally just out of sight, my striking distance. So
Yeah, I've got a magic blade, so hopefully I can. Drake's kind of shielding from the specters up to the side. I'm shielding from these specters.
Wait, do you have a magic blade? I want a magic blade. Why can't I have a magic blade?
Because shut up.
You'll probably hurt yourself.
Well, if we
Carderock.
do some stuff,
Yeah.
there,
So for now, just given the lay of the land, I don't think he's actually going to try and attack anything directly because there's nothing within nearby reach that's actually really worth burning a smite on. So, let's see who would be the most. It's up to 3. Well, unless I want to use a higher level slot, but nah. No, also the Paladin spell. I don't have higher level slots. So yes, I'm going to cast Bless, and I'm going to bless up to 3 creatures of my choice. Those being, let's go with Noxiqual, Lykar, and I feel like Drake would get into more melee with them. So Nox, Lykar, and Drake. It's going to bless the 3 of them, and that's going to give them basically a D4 whenever they make an attack roll or saving throw. They can add that D4 roll to that.
Right. Yep. That's a good one. Attacks and saves for Carderock, Lykar, and Drake have an additional D4 bonus. You have invoked the blessing of the Pantheon, and it is with you. You hold your ground there.
In the name of Illus, light this dark, slay these foul things, lest I have to do your work of a god for you. And yeah, that's literally it.
So wait, you don't bless on me, right?
Huh?
I'm not blessed, right?
You are.
Oh, okay.
It's Nox, Drake, and Lykar.
Wait, so you blessed everyone but Drake and Lykar?
No, Nox, Drake, and Lykar.
Oh, Nox, Drake, and Lykar. Okay.
Okay.
I didn't bless myself.
Okay, you did not bless yourself.
That's-
Okay.
Esper said completely different names, and that's what confused me.
No.
I thought you blessed yourself. Okay, Noxiqual, Drake, and Lykar. All right.
Wait a second.
The specters come flying forward, ravenous for life energy. We've got a couple here at Noxiqual.
Let me know if any provoke.
Oh, actually, speaking of that, oh no, I didn't enter my defensive stance as a bonus action. Damn. Okay, never mind. Never mind.
21 and 7.
All right, so here's what's going to happen. Let me double check. 7 definitely misses. Yeah, I'll let that other one hit. I know.
The specter
Don't worry,
strikes
Captain.
you.
You'll be fine.
4, 10 necrotic damage.
And necrotic damage comes off the temp hit points, and then the con save, same
Yep.
DC, right?
Yep.
All right. I'm fine. I got the 10.
Okay. And then these two here are starting their turns in the Radiance.
Yes.
They need to make
so
con saves.
I'm confirming that for you right now. I do believe it's a con save.
It's usually con saves.
It is a con saving
10
throw.
and 14.
Both fail. The DC that they're looking for is 18. So it's 4d10 each, right? You would have me roll separate for each one, right? I can do
It's
it
up to you. It's up to you. What would you like to do?
for smoothing it. I'm just going to roll one.
I say roll it together. That's how you do with Fireball.
I agree. Let's do
Yeah.
that.
And he rolls.
That's pretty decent. Let's see. 12, 14, 23 radiant damage.
Woo. Those two specters implode.
That was,
Captain, I think you went a little overboard.
no, there's no kill like overkill.
This one agrees.
Not to mention there are more things coming, and that will provide us a barrier. Yep, I figured it's going through. Doesn't it take damage if it ends its turn in solid matter, though?
Yep. By the way, is that a concentration spell that you have going on there?
Absolutely is. I'll make my concentration check for you if you like.
Oh, that
Yeah.
actually might matter because if it fails, those two
Well,
specters
I
will still be
have
alive.
Warcaster, which gives me advantage on Constitution saving throws made to maintain my concentration.
Oh, okay.
So
How much movement speed do they have?
I'm super fine. I rolled a 14 and 19 on the dice. So
Oh my god, these things are moving like 100 feet. Holy crap.
they're double moving. Trust me, they're double moving.
Well, yeah, but that was like the reason I was asking. It's like, what's their
I think
standard
it's like
move?
60 feet or something.
They're large. It's quite a bit.
Almost 50 feet. It's 50 feet.
It's at least 40.
They fly with great expedience.
That's
As
fine.
I see them do this, I'm gonna look at Noxiqual. Nice barrier, Noxiqual. They can go through walls.
Not the bone things.
Wait, what bone things?
You say
Bone Naga comes.
Yeah, I say it as it starts coming up.
This Bone Naga comes slithering, clacking along. It makes some sort of strange chanting. Sparks emanate from its jaws, and a bolt of lightning shoots out, targeting these three here.
Oh, not me.
Carderock, Lykar, and Drake make dexterity saving throws.
do not forget your bonus if you have bless for those Lykar and Drake.
Good thing I blessed the other people who aren't me.
Would Drake be able to use his invasion here?
Yep.
Okay.
Just make the save and then note your abilities and modify it.
You said these are what saves?
15,
Dexterity.
Dex saves.
16.
18,
Drake, why didn't you kill that thing while you were down there?
20.
20.
Yeah,
Success.
with
Drake got a 16.
Tonight is a good good roll night for
Sorry,
saving.
was that a yes or a no on the side?
Success.
Success? Ooh.
And Carderock,
19.
also
Tonight
a
is good
success.
night for saving throws.
Okay.
You guys are taking half damage.
4,
Plus
9.
you're an evader.
Drake's not taking
I-
any with his evasion.
I have resistance to lightning.
Okay, so it's 21. Drake takes nothing. Card takes half, so 10, and then Lykar takes half. Plus, you have resistance. You take 5 lightning damage.
So can I add a little flavor to how Drake was able to miss that? Like how he was not able to take any damage?
You completely evade it.
Yeah, I was going to say like he heard the chanting and just like Matrix dodged it.
I mean, you could do that, or you could have shadows like do a like shadow thing and like disappear momentarily, like you flicker.
The shadows, yeah, just swoop up, blocking the hit.
I figured like a little Nightcrawler action, poof poof.
As I see
Oh yeah,
the-
like a micro shadow step up above where and just drops right back down.
as I see the lightning strike and then Drake have this shadow stuff go, I'm just like look at him and be like, "You're weird. Why do you have shadows do these?" Just gonna look back at the Naga.
As I hold off this horde of specters. Of course, it's gonna.
My cat does not want to not be on my lap. Oh my goodness.
I think it's gonna be the 3 in a row. Although, wouldn't it hit its own specter in front of it? I know they're resistant.
This one utters a fell chant as well. Noxiqual, make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, let me get my D4 for that.
Yep.
Is this Let me just see if I have. Oh my god, my mouse. Oh god, did my screen freeze?
Yeah, your screen's free. We can still hear you though.
Yeah, we can hear you, but you're not.
Yeah, but I mean, like my whole computer froze. Like I can,
Hmm.
it's completely frozen. That's great.
That's very apropos.
You know,
As it's casting a paralyzation spell.
that's fine.
Noxiqual, no, Captain, don't let this thing do what happened in the other cave that one time when you couldn't say anything. It was very, very strange, and we had to protect you. And I don't feel like protecting you again.
Are you still locked out, man?
He failed his wisdom saving throw. He's gonna die.
All right, well, we'll come back to that and see what happens.
All right, everyone. He told me that if this happened, we should all just run away and leave him.
Actually, I guess we need to wait for him. Is he in the chat? No, he said his whole computer froze. Man, tonight is the night of technical difficulties,
Right.
like big time. Oh my gosh. Well, I would just keep going, but here's the thing: if he
this is actually relevant.
if he succumbs to the paralyzation, that
Is he maybe on Discord?
I think that would make his
He's on Discord. Oh, should I?
Well,
I did the wrong
I wouldn't know on that because paralyzation just freezes up the body, doesn't it?
I'm asking
So therefore,
what his
he can
role-
still concentrate on the spell.
I'm asking him what his role is right now. He couldn't see his bonus.
I'm looking under concentration. Yeah, if you become incapacitated, you lose concentration. So if he gets paralyzed, that spell ends, and that will alter what these two are doing here.
He got it. So his base roll was 12. He hasn't added the bonuses though. Does that win? Does 12 win? Like beat the DC?
Okay, there we go.
Does 12 beat the DC, Esper?
12 alone will succeed.
Okay, Will. Okay, so he succeeds. That's his base roll.
Plus plus the bless. Okay,
Yeah.
Noxiqual resist the paralyzation. This effect sustains, and so the Bone Naga here will make a con save. It's got a 9. I'm sure it makes that 19 on the die. 20. So this one saves, and it does not like being in that radiance. All right. So it's going to do some movement. Oh my goodness. Oh my
You know,
goodness.
this might be a strange question for y'all, but does anyone have a dog? I hear dogs like bones a lot.
Okay.
I got a dog in real life. Does that count?
You have a dog, Drake? Come, why don't you bring him with you more often? It'd be so helpful in situations like this.
This one had to leave him at the temple.
At the temple? Why did you have a dog at a temple? Wow, you are very weird. First with the shadows, and then having dogs in temples and not bringing them when we need dogs to bite into bones and whatnot. But you do have a falcon, apparently, so that's interesting. Can a falcon peck and get the bone marrow out, maybe? Can he do anything? I think not. My raven is much more powerful. I don't know why, but I feel like I can't move right now for some reason. Something very strange is happening. I haven't heard Noxiqual talk in a while either. Is he all right? He seems like he's just frozen in time for some reason. Why can't I move? What's going on?
This one would recommend you be quiet. And Drake Holmes has the fingers ready to snap.
The Bone Nagas slither and go skittering about, attempting to evade the area of radiance that is so repugnant and hostile to them. Those of you that had succeeded on that check, you hear something else still moving around up there. Drake, you find yourself here with your allies nearby and specters descending upon your party. What do you do?
I believe that Bone Naga is now within movement range, correct?
Oh, yes.
All right. Then Drake is going
Did you
to...
reach the end of the order yet? I.e. 15?
Yep. Yeah, we're on the second round.
Oh, I see. Those all acted after card? Oh, interesting.
Yeah, that's really interesting. All right. Drake is going to start laying down the hits on it.
You go get him, Drake. I believe in you.
So, first strike. I rolled an 18. So, and I know from last time, so that's a hit.
Yep.
Let's give it 5. And let's spend a key point to see if we can stun it.
All right. 5. Con save of 5.
Nope, it is stunned.
It is indeed stunned.
All right, second strike then. Now, would I get advantage on the second one because it's stunned now?
Yes.
Okay. I don't want to roll that giant dice. Give me a second. $25, which is going to be a hit. And that's just 6 points right there.
You pummel the Bone Naga, and your damage is not exceedingly high, but you have stunned it.
All right, then Drake is going to Shadow Step right back next to Carter. Or actually, no, he's going to stay there.
Oh, you're gonna stay there? Oh, nice. Okay.
Yes.
I just thought of something. I don't think you would have been able to shadow step before because Lykar has a light spell.
But it's on a pebble, and I mean,
But
There's
there'd be
got to be some
shadows, right?
shadow. That
Oh,
we could
Warsor's back.
yeah, I just made it back.
Yeah, we were talking about this earlier. There would have been some shadows, but there wouldn't have been a lot.
Up to you, Esper, but I feel like it's very easy for him to kind of cup the pebble and kind of make some shadow with barely action. I don't know.
All right, so we'll keep things moving along. Robin.
Ah, Captain, thank goodness you're back now. We couldn't hear from you for a while. We thought that your mind had been taken over.
He was
again.
nearly paralyzed.
Good job, Drake. I'm coming, and by coming I mean here's an arrow, and I'm gonna shoot an arrow at this monster. Now, do I get advantage since it's stunned?
Yes.
You should, because I got advantage with my melee attacks.
Yeah, I already know. I already get the sneak attack because Drake's there, but I wanted to see if I also get advantage because that is never a bad thing. All right, so I do get advantage, Esper. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Hiya. Oh, that's both of those were good. All right, that's 18 plus Dex, so 23.
Oh yeah.
So that's 23 hit.
Oh,
That
yeah.
hits.
Yeah.
Fantastic. All right, that is a D6 for my short bow, and then I get 4d6 for sneak attack. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5d6s. Oh, and I dropped 2. All right, that's 6, 7, 11, 14, 17. That is a 22 to hit. Oh no, my short bow.
Your arrow strikes it. That's quite a hit there.
Yeah. Rogues may not hit many times.
You
but
see the
when they
thing's
hit, they
head.
hit.
The thing's head actually like winces when that arrow strikes against it.
After I do that, you see Drake hit it like that more often. You'll probably kill it faster.
You see Drake raise one hand and drop 4 fingers.
Lykar.
Also, quick thing, Esper. I'm also going to use my bonus action to. I don't know if this would help at all, but can I use it to like take the hide action, like get more in cover if that's possible? I don't know. I'm just trying to think if I can use my.
In order
bonus
to
action.
hide, you need something to hide behind.
Cover.
Can I hide? Can I hide behind card?
No, that is not allowed. A half ability.
Okay. I'll actually just move a little bit then, in between Lykar and. Actually, Lykar needs more protection. I'll actually get. I'm gonna stay where I'm at. I'm good.
I saw that coming.
Lykar.
What's to the northeast there?
To northeast, that's my sickening
Okay.
radiance.
Well,
West enemy is up to the northwest, though.
I think I'm just gonna try and cast a fireball on the 4 guys up to the northwest.
Okay. You unleash a fireball on this group here. I'll roll the specters first.
Mm-hmm.
Dexterity, we have 9, 7, and 16.
I think the 16's good. Let me see. Yeah,
It's your DC.
15.
And the Bone Naga, 22.
Okay.
All right. So the first 2 specters get blazed, and the other 2 enemies take half.
All right, so it's 8d6. You see, my daughter's been playing with my dice and has them all over the place.
That was very nice of her.
Yeah, that's what she does. 2, 4. Okay, here they are.
Lykar, you've really got to teach me that one day. I'd love to burn some people.
Yes, I'll cast it on you.
We'll learn it through osmosis.
That's what I heard. That is the best way to learn things.
The best way to learn things is to have them done to yourself.
20, 29, 31.
31.
Even at
Okay.
average, that's
So first 2, the specters do resist fire.
Yep.
So see, that's 15.
Mhm.
And then there was one that saved, so it'd be 4, or 7 rather.
I was about to say 4 sounds a bit low.
Okay, and then 15 on
Any damage is good damage.
the Bone Naga. All right. So the two that failed their save, that seemed to be quite effective. The other two staved off the worst of it, but they still took some damage there. Do you hold your ground where you are, Lykar?
I think I'll move just a little bit to the south.
Like that?
Yeah, right there. That's good.
Wait, Lykar, where are you going?
Noxiqual.
You were supposed to be my protection.
Spectres are falling upon you.
Yep. Noxiqual's gonna slice and dice. Give me a second here to just get my sword attacks that I don't get to use too often. There we go. Perfect. So which one of these looks more wounded? One of them got hit, I thought, by some Eldritch Blast chain.
Visually, I don't think there's any clues, but the one right next to you is the one that got hit by Eldritch Blast.
I was about to say, I mean, I could just remember which one it was. Yeah, so I'll attack that guy with my I get the bless to the attack roll, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to attack him with my first attack. That's definitely going to hit 32.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, yes. You know Spectre. It has an armor class of 12.
All right. So, 2d6. Yep. And then plus all that. All right. And this is a magical slashing weapon.
Yep.
It's going to be 13.
You part the undead spirit, and it howls into the beyond.
My next attack will be on the other one, directly in front of me. All right, that was only a 16, so I think that still hits.
Yes, yes.
All right,
You are aware the Spectres have AC 12.
I wasn't paying attention to the AC. That's only 12, though, damage.
All right. Well struck.
Mm-hmm. I will take no, I don't want to step away from them and provoke an attack. Yeah, I'll just stay where I'm at.
Carderock.
All right. Well, that was good. That freed me up from having to help him deal with those. So Card is going to use a Blade Flourish and is going to charge right at that one that Drake is fighting, because it's time one of these bone things turns to bone dust.
They're probably the greater threats.
Indeed. And so, yeah, so the Blade Flourish, that is going to increase his movement, not that he needed it. And provided it hits, it's going to do a bunch of extra stuff. This is also going to be a smite.
Well, see if you hit before you
Well, that's true. Well, I do dare say I hit with...
You have advantage.
Was it the Cthulhu?
Well, let's see if I roll an... It's near the throw type on this one. Let's see if I roll another 20. Nope. A 20 and a 14. So it's 28 and a 22 to hit.
You nat 20'd it, right?
Also nat 20, yes, so correct.
So, all right.
Yep.
Oh my!
It's going to be a lot.
So, with the Blade Flourish and the Smite...
Does he need to separate radiant damage out from any other type?
That might be relevant.
Nope.
Okay.
Because it is a magic weapon. All right. Well, that's good. I needed that. The weapon die rolled a 1.
Whatever.
All right, so that's
the smite.
8 from the weapon and 4 from the Blade Flourish, which is a mobile flourish. So it's also going to push the target back 9 feet when I'm done here. And then it's going to be a smite using a first level slot, which is going to be... that doesn't double. So it's just... Or does it double?
Yeah, if it was a crit, it doubles.
Smite doubles? Okay.
I think so,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, I would think it would. But
Yeah, all
that's
crits
for
double.
your call, though.
I'm pretty sure all crits
Let's
double
take a
no
look.
matter what it is.
Paladin.
Yeah,
Smite. Divine Smite. And a creature with melee. Yes, it would double.
Okay, so
Don't forget, the damage increases by 1d8 if the target is an undead or a fiend. Don't forget to add 1d8, actually 2d8 because of a crit.
oh, right. All right, cool.
Carderock, remember what we talked about? You have to attack it like this, not like this.
So the weapon attack itself did 24. Now let's roll my 8d8 fireball equivalent damage.
Oh, jeez.
That's better than a fireball.
It's 8d6. Okay.
Yeah.
Carderock just say, yes, take this. My cat is like clawing into my leg.
19 plus 14.
Just accept it. Just let it happen, Nick.
Yep.
3,
She's just on my lap.
7, and 45 from that. So 45 plus 20, 69.
She's showing her love.
69.
She's showing.
Carderock,
You got a
Carderock, as you invoke,
49.
as he did 69 damage.
69?
69 damage.
Oh
Nice.
As you invoke this holy power, your blade actually ignites into white flame, and you see this spirit like in your mind, in your soul. A divine presence of Illis the Lantern is with you. The creature, the foe before you, is reduced to a smoking pile of ash. The holy symbol around Drake's neck glows softly for a moment before the smite is all said and done and everything fades back to as it was before.
Interesting. But that holy
with some fear, Rob is just gonna Drake, or I mean, Cod, you never told me you could do that before.
I haven't. I'm fairly certain I've sung songs of it around every campfire.
Well, yes,
I am the swinger of swords as well as the singer of songs, of which I speak when I refer to myself.
Yes, you have sung songs, but I never thought. Well, good job.
This one approves.
This one approves.
Then he's gonna pull out a coin and hand it over to Carderock.
Oh, where did my monsters go?
Just as it like
There.
burns to ash. This one approves.
There's just like a flare of divine white fire, and the thing is literally reduced to just a pile of smoking ash. It is obliterated. The Bone Naga up here, the one that is still in existence, utters something. Ready yourselves, my minions. And they are swarming Noxiqual.
Sure.
Noxiqual, we talked about this. Rule number 1 of combat: don't get surrounded.
That one cannot quite make it, so it's going to. What is it
Invoke
going
an attack of opportunity.
to? It's going to go Harry, the sorcerer. Yeah, right here. Very nice. I believe that is all of these specters. These specters are coordinating themselves. The Bone Naga again chants a hold person spell at Noxiqual. Nox, make a wisdom saving throw.
Noxiqual, I know you're angry, but cursing at the gods will not make it better. It will only make it worse.
Oh wow, yeah, I have a pretty big wisdom score bonus. I didn't even realize +4. So I've got a 15 total.
You succeed. The specters attack as best they can.
I think now will probably be on the first one that would hit me. Let me know. Well, just announce them one at a time. What the rolls are.
Okay, 9, 17.
Miss.
That's a miss with 12. 17 again is a miss apparently. And wait, was that all of them? One more, right? Nope, that was all of them. And then the one that below actually did a dash.
Quick thing, Esper. Some people are wondering when we're going to be stopping because we've been going for a bit longer.
Oh, okay. why don't we just finish this round that we're currently on, and then we will pause things?
Sure.
Does that sound like a good plan?
Yeah, seems fine.
Sure.
Okay.
I'm trying to answer questions in the chat too. It's just hard with a limit on characters that I can type. Try.
Well, I think we'll have a nice wrap up here with a combat encounter that seems to be going quite well for you all. And let's see if I can get a nice cliffhanger type thing. That's always fun to do. So there's something moving around up there. Oh, but no one can see it yet, though. Okay. Well, I'll just say this. Whatever is moving around up there, you hear it getting much closer. And it's making an awful wailing sound. And the air is getting colder.
Oh, no.
Something is like a sickly sensation prickles through your spine and your hairs start to stand up. There's something very fell drawing close. But no one has actually seen it yet.
I have to wonder if this is how other people feel when, Captain Noxiqual is coming around.
Everybody, thank you very much. We'll just pause things there, and I guess next time we'll start off in the middle of a undead encounter. So far, you all are doing quite well.
Well, until the big scary thing gets here and starts wrecking shit.
Yeah.
I mean, these things are its fodder right now. Even though I'm surrounded, luckily none of those hit. I didn't have to use a spell to keep myself too good. And honestly, they're not that big of a threat, unfortunately.
The Spectres and the Nagas aren't too bad at the moment.
Well, yeah, Naga, not to metagame, but that's like what, a CR 5?
Yeah. No,
5, something like that. Yeah.
This is definitely a very deadly area to some parties. I think we have enough innate levels that it's more of a bit of a threat of just getting overwhelmed, but we should be fine.
You also have Robin with you, so Robin will make sure.
Well, we have.
Yeah,
you know what?
we
I
have
just
Robin
realized I've
to
totally
overcome.
been forgetting something. With incorporeal monsters, I actually don't have them do against AC. I have them do against a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah.
Well, I'll remember that for next time. I'll make a little
I
note
was
to myself.
wondering if you were going to do something like that, but I figured you were just going to keep it as by the book. So
I do a dex saving throw, but I think I just got overlooked it because I got a lot of stuff going on.
Sure.
All right. Great session, everybody, and look forward to the next one.
All right.
Bye, everybody.
Thanks everyone for watching. And
Good
we'll see you
night,
next
everyone.
time.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.